I won the dice auction I was going for. Sorry.
I really
and that
hope
is the
that's
first thing on the
people
stream.
hear live.
Yay! All right, let's get started. So tonight is a very special event and a one-shot inspired by Jen's character Yora from Tyranny of Dragons. So first of all, a quick shout out to Pete for letting me invade his channel for the evening and get to tell this fun story. For those that don't know what we're doing, so basically what happened was, like I said, Jen is playing a character named Yora, a bard, who she posted a playlist in kind of what the story or the thinking behind the character was. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I asked
Lance.
Jen if
Oh no, Lance, come back. Maybe just me.
Can y'all not hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I
All
can.
right. So
I think Jen froze.
Yes. So basically what we were decided to do is I asked Jen if I could run a one shot based around her character if that character went back to high school. And being the great friend that she is, she's telling, yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. So I put a notice out in Discord and I'm like, hey, I have this really cool idea. Who wants to do it? And probably within 10 or 5 minutes, I had some ecstatic responses. And over the last few months, we have been planning this adventure, and I am ecstatic to bring it to you. And I hope it lives up to all of our expectations. But it should be a lot of fun. I have a great cast, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So, is everyone ready? Enthusiasm off the board already. Okay, all right.
Let's do this.
We're doing
a normal
a podcast right now. We're just doing like a super mellow thing, right? We're not doing like this we're just doing like a something simple, right?
Okay. So, without further ado, we will journey to the Feywild, to a boarding school for fantastical creatures, where young students go to learn the arts of magic and just the way of the Feywild and planar travel, and to get an education in all things mystical and fantasy. So our story begins in the library of the boarding school, and 4 members of the Yora and the Bard Parade band are in detention. So as you're sitting there at your each individual tables, in front of you is a tall white dragonborn wizard. You see him as as Professor Frio, and he is sitting there on the kind of up on in front of everyone, looking through a ledger, kind of looking down at you, and trying kind of looking around, looking up. He looks up. Well, I certainly didn't expect to have the 4 of you in detention on such a wonderful occasion as today. We do have the festival, but the headmaster is pretty strict with his rules, and we need to follow those rules and make sure everyone stays safe. So I know the 4 of you, you know me, but we must be proper about all things. So what I would do is I will say your name, and then you will repeat your name and your full name and describe yourself. So we're making sure that everyone is identified the way they choose to be. So first of all, please respond into the affirmative. Is anyone polymorphed outside of their desired state? Please, yes or no.
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 No, obviously.
No.
Is anyone under the state of illusion or using any illusionary magical items?
How do we even know that we're under the state of an illusionary item?
Yora, please.
I feel like it's a legitimate question.
Very well. I will go in order. Alistair. And so when you see he says his name, he picks up a gem off the table. It's this ruby. He lifts up his spectacles and he holds this. He looks at you through this giant ruby. Alistair.
I'm Alistair Gilbert Morphex the Fifth. I'm down here. This is how I always look. I know my hair looks so good and it's kind of unreal to believe that it's so white and shiny, same as my skin, but this is how I always look. And yeah. Who's
Yes,
next?
yes. Alistair accounted for. Elias?
Ilias.
Oh, Elias, my mistake.
Ilias. Yes. And up stands a blue satyr with kind of curved horns. He is wearing kind of like a fishnet shirt and has a bunch of rainbow colored beads down both of his forearms. He's wearing very, very short shorts and is covered in kind of a shock of blue fur that ends in cloven hooves. And he says, yes, I woke up like this. This is how I always am. I'm blue. I'm fabulous. I'm here. What do you want?
If you were green, would you die?
Yes, if I were green, I would die. But I'm blue.
Elias, check.
Ba-ba-dee-ba-da-ba.
Sabaton.
Yes, I am Sabaton Tethra. I am a acid dragonborn, black scales, red hair, makes me look like I'm on fire, which is dope. Golden studded earrings, black t-shirt, and a necklace that has what is attempted to look like skulls on it.
Very good. And finally, Yora.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. Hi, everybody. How is everybody? Hi.
Yora,
And,
please state your name and what you appear to be.
Do I have to stand up? Can I just keep sitting down?
You
Do I
can
stand
keep
up?
sitting down.
Cool, thanks. And you guys all see Yora. In this high school version, she is not the darker mauve color. She's pretty pink. And her wings are not all shredded like she is in Tyranny. And most notably, her long I'm still messing with this thing. Her long horns are completely intact. She is dressed very much like Avril Lavigne in 2003. She has on a pair of like black chucks and like a black skirt, and she has a bunch of jingle jangles like hanging from her ears and from the end of her tail. Yeah.
Okay, all present and accounted for. Give me one moment. Let me go check with Sven to see if he is ready for your final assignment. Unfortunately, some methods have started coming through the ever bright flame in the basement, and well, the headmaster thought it would be a good use of your talents to clear them out. So let me go see if he is ready, and I will be right back. Sit still, don't go anywhere, no magic. So Professor Frio leaves the room. So you have a few moments to discuss amongst yourselves.
I really think that he can stop us from using magic. Who is it? Ilias, can you use your little magic hand to lock the door so he can't come back? Because I really don't want to go clear out anything. I just want to hang out and not do anything. I don't want to do a chore.
Yeah, if I magic hand, you just mean my hand, then yeah, I can lock the door. Do you want
Yeah.
me to? Yeah, I don't have a magic hand.
Well, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay. I'll walk up to the door. Do I see any way to lock it? Any latch or anything?
There is a latch.
Okay, I would like to latch it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, done. I can't believe they threw us in detention before a big gig. Like, we're supposed to be practicing right now.
I mean, we can practice here, but definitely I don't want to go do whatever dumb errand that they're going to send us on right now.
Something
I don't
about
think I even deserve to be here. Like, I don't know what you did to get here, but I don't deserve to be sure. I don't deserve to be in this room right
Yeah.
now. We should be practicing.
Yeah, you're never here. Why are you here?
yeah, what
I figured
happened.
I figured you just wanted to come hang out.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to listen in on conversations sometimes. So I was listening in on a conversation between two teachers. I was hanging from the ceiling because I can do that. And someone decided to look up, and apparently, even though it's not magic and there's no rules against it, that's something I can do. So I guess.
Teachers just don't understand. They just
They
don't get it.
don't.
Yeah. Such squares.
All rules, no play. Where's the fun in that?
Sabaton,
yeah.
what are you doing? How are you? How are you today?
Well,
First time I've seen you all day.
I was doing better when I was playing my music, but apparently playing music 2 minutes to midnight's against the rules here.
2 minutes to midnight? How long have you been in here? You've been in this room all day, all night?
No, they came and grabbed me this morning.
So as you're having your conversation, Ilias, you see that the bolt that you just did, you see it start to move, and a staff click the door and it opens up. Professor Frio walks in. You better hope that was not an attempt at magic. And you should know by now, like, one of the first spells that a teacher knows is knock. Anyways,
I would hope that they teach you, or that they pay you to be a better teacher.
Yeah, I'll let that pass, Yora.
That's
Finn is ready for you. He will meet you at the basement and let you in. And your job is to clear the methods from the basement. And here's a scroll. It is a scroll of planar binding. Once you've cleared the methods, please cast this toward the ever bright flame, so it will seal the rift in the between the planes. It gets weak every once in a while, and the methods, they find a way from the plane of fire into the Feywild, and well, we just every few years, we have to go down there and make sure it's sealed again. So if you could please take care of that for us, and consider it a little graduation present.
I'm sorry, did you say plane of fire?
Yes.
Can I go there?
Yes.
That
Though it
sounds
might be a
awesome.
little big for you. It's a small hole, just enough for a method to get through, but potentially you could go to the plane of fire once you leave the school. You're free to do what you want.
Sauton's going to look at himself and realize that he is a fairly large dragonborn and can't fit into things. He's just going to look at himself like,
Maybe you will find your way there one day. Who knows?
So
but anyways, yes.
So you want us to close this rift?
Yes. Preferably before your performance tonight. That would be a huge disappointment to the school.
Like, are you going to like give us anything? Like
there is equipment that that is inside the basement that Finn will give you to protect yourselves, and you are allowed to use your magic.
Okay. Oh God, this is so dumb. All right, fine. Let's just go. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can practice.
I just want you to know that it's very irresponsible to send students on this potentially dangerous thing. Like, if teachers should be dealing with this, but okay.
They're methods.
Oh, come on,
We're
Alistair. It's a
fifth years.
fight. What's life without a fun fight here?
We
and
did
there?
send first years down there one time. Ooh, that was not good. So we let the fifth years do this. Anyways, go along. Sven is waiting for you.
Ben.
Sven, yes. The headmaster's assistant. See, he takes care of all the little things around here.
Yeah.
He has the keys.
Yeah,
Little?
the-
Are you calling me little?
no, Sven.
Sven.
Sven. Yeah, the assistant headmaster. Come on, let's go.
He said Sven takes care of the little things. Are we not going to get Sven's help?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
the
what-
little things are the methods, not us.
That would make more sense.
You're certainly not a little thing.
Yeah, I am not little.
Okay. So would you like to make your way to the basement?
Yeah.
Enthusiastic, yes.
So as you're making your
Yes.
way down the hallway, looking through, just all the memories, as you're turning or as you go to leave, Professor Frio leans out the doorway. So when you're gone, don't you forget about me now, okay? And he waves.
Why would we forget about you? What does that mean?
You mean don't
Don't you forget
you
about me.
forget about me.
Yes.
I got it.
And so as you're walking down the hall, you see, as you're getting toward the basement, you see a deep gnome with white hair, a little robe on. He has a little ladder up against a wall, and he is kind of like halfway up the ladder, messing with a lock.
Do you recognize him as Sven?
Yes, you recognize him as Sven.
Cool. Can I go ahead and cast like a minor illusion when he's messing with the lock? It's gonna be like something pops out, like sparks pop out from the
Okay.
lock that he's messing with.
Okay, so as you do that, you see him just fly back, and he falls down onto the ground, and he pops up and starts dusting himself off and goes, oh, I should have known it was you, Yora. I'm so sorry. I am so excited to see you.
Me in particular? Why me in particular?
Well, the band, I am big fans of yours. I'm so excited to see y'all perform tonight. But headmaster says that you need to do the job, and I'm supposed to let you into the into the basement, and it's just I gotta do my job, Yora.
Sven. What are the chances that you know what's happening and you know exactly how to handle this?
I don't fight methods. I don't have. I know a few spells, but I can't fight those things.
Well, see, here's
Put
the
yourself
thing.
down. If
Oh
you know
no, it's
some
okay,
spells, you
Alistar.
can-
It's fine. I get to hang out with really cool students and teachers and get to hear awesome music. I'm fine.
Wouldn't it be so much more fun though if you could like hang out with your favorite band?
Oh, that would be cool, but I can let you into the basement, but that's all I'm supposed to do. But I'm really looking forward to that one song about the tiefling who killed a guy, and then he Beelzebub has a devil for him. I cannot wait for that song. But I'm always worried. Aren't you worried that you're going to like summon Beelzebub? That would be very, very. You don't want to summon Beelzebub.
No, I have it on
So
good.
that would be awesome.
No, I have it on good
No.
authority that he's pretty busy these days.
I mean, if that's the way the wind blows, it doesn't really matter to me.
I love you, Eric. But anyways,
Well, we were going to practice that one song right now, but since we have to deal with it, I don't know if we'll manage to play it tonight. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Maybe
So
you
sorry.
could fetch someone
Please.
else to do the job,
well,
to play it, and maybe we can even like point to the crowd and say that it was thanks to you.
Absolutely.
A special shout out just for our friend Sven.
What, you
That would
guys
be
don't want to
really,
go
really
beat up
cool.
on some methods?
But I mean, you can't perform unless you clean out the basement. That's kind of like what the commander said. Well, I'm sorry, the headmaster said he has to. You have to clean out the basement. I'm
Got it.
sorry.
Well, Sven, is there anything you could give us to like make this go by faster? Just like
Well,
speed things along.
Yeah, because
we
we literally
can-
just have a scroll. That's it.
No, well, come inside and I will show you. Okay. And so you see the gate there, and you can kind of see where part of it has been melted open, just enough, for something to fly through. He's like, yeah, one of the methods got out. We caught it, but where there's one method, there's thousands of methods. I don't think there's that many in there though. But yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a few, and it will be fine. But come on. So let's. All right. So that's what you see. So you come in and you are in this little stone area, and there is a cabinet up there in the corner. So just to make sure everything's working, everybody can see that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's
That, and everybody should have control of their tokens.
Yep. Is it
So
that one in the
yeah.
spotlight?
Yes.
Losing its religion?
Mm-hmm. So Sven goes up. He pulls out a little stool and he walks up and he opens the cabinet. Well, we keep some spare gear in here if we need to go into the basement. And help yourselves. And so he opens up the cabinet. Inside you find 4 daggers, 2 scimitars, 2 javelin, 1 spear, 1 trident, 1 short bow with 20 arrows, 1 light crossbow with 20 bolts, 1 quarterstaff, a net, 4 sets of leather armor, a ring, and a wand with an amethyst set on top.
Come on, no rapiers? I've been training with that thing in this school for I don't know how long, and they don't have any to go to the basement. Okay, I'm taking the ring.
So it has, so you pick up the ring and it has a little inscription on it. It says ROP.
You done with ROP?
You know
Ring
me?
of protection.
Yes, you have a ring of protection plus 1.
Got it. I didn't see any shields down here either.
No shields.
No shields.
So go ahead and take what you would like, and you can mark it on your character sheet.
Yeah, Sabaton will take a spear, a scimitar, and a dagger, and one of the leather armors.
Okay.
And as he's going through the stuff, he'll turn to Sven. Hey Sven, you got a guitar?
A guitar?
Yeah, what's a fight
No.
without music?
I'm sorry. I would assume that you would have brought your own musical instruments, considering that you're in a band. I'm sorry.
Sabaton, you have the guitar on your back.
Oh, I do. Sabaton the turn. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'm gonna grab the crossbow. And I'll look at all the leather armor and like kind of try to like, is there any that would be able to fit over my wings?
We'll say that that Sven can help you get it on if you would like to take some leather.
Well, yeah, as long as it's black leather and with like a little bit of like pink stitching, yes.
So I have a question. Ring of Protection, according to D&D Beyond, requires attunement. This one
will not. I mean, for the sake of the story, it's there for this use. Mhm.
You said it has like an amethyst on it.
No, the wand. There is a wand
wand.
with that is basically a dark wood with an amethyst on the top of it, and it has.
We like to look at the wand.
Okay,
to see.
it is labeled MM-5 on it.
I have no idea what that is. Will maybe my character know? No idea what that is. Will maybe, or can I ask? Sven?
Yeah, someone should know what that is.
MM.
Or you can make, and I'll make you. You want to do the first roll of the evening and make an Arcana check?
Yes, I want to do.
Do it.
16.
16. You recognize that this would be a wand of magic missiles
Oh, nice.
with 5 charges in it.
This equipment's pretty bogus, man. I mean, there's only light armor here. I don't see any shields. Like, do we need to go to Professor Ramstein to like get the good stuff?
Well, I don't think the professor would let you have any of her stuff.
I mean, we're just borrowing it to do university or a school business. We'll give it back.
I'm sorry, Elias. This is part of your final exam, is to be able to use what you have access to and see if you can perform. It's
it's just that
You have access to the entire school.
Yeah,
not wrong.
absolutely.
In this situation,
You train me to use heavy armor, medium armor, and a shield this whole time, and now you don't give me medium armor or a shield. Like, this is bogus, man.
You're more than welcome to take it up with the headmaster when he arrives. I will file, if you would like, Elias, we can go to my office after you're done. We'll file a formal complaint, and we'll make sure that it is.
I would love to file a formal complaint.
Ben, our friend, I thought you wanted to help us, and now you're talking about bringing up the headmaster. Come on.
I'm sorry, Yora. I'm just doing my job. The headmaster wants you to clean out the basement.
Is there like another closet around the corner with the good stuff?
No, that's all we keep down here.
Sven, I really want to like you, but you're making it really hard for me. Like, really hard for me. Like, I've got a band bracelet here with your name on it, but I don't just
that would be really cool.
I don't just give these out to people who screw us.
Oh, I'm simply doing my job. Yes, I'm sorry.
I mean, sometimes you got to make a choice between your job and your friends.
Also, is there any specific direction that says that we can't bring, I mean, if we're able to bring our own instruments, what says we can go out, get some gear to do the job properly? We'll be back very soon.
Well, you can try.
We're going to try. Also, I'm taking the wand with me because it matches my eyes.
I'm sorry, Alistair. The wand and the ring have to stay here if you leave.
But it looks so great on me. Why? Oh, fine.
So are we going to look for better equipment, or are we just going to move forward with what we have here? I'm confused.
I don't really see how we can not move. Like, I don't know.
Fine.
I just want to fight something.
I'll grab a leather armor and a spear.
Sven looks at you, Sabaton, and goes, "That's the spirit. Right down the stairs, go around the corner, go down the stairs, and that's where the basement is, and that's where the method is."
The basement's downstairs. Who would?
Well, there's some stairs, just some little stairs that actually go into the basement. We're kind of like on a little level above the basement, just to kind of hang out, and then you got to go down the stairs.
All right,
there.
let's go. Let's go.
Sabaton will bring out his guitar, and as they start heading towards the basement, he's going to start playing some metal music on his guitar.
What does it sound like?
It may or may not sound like the intro to Enter Sandman.
Hmm. Got it.
Very good. So if you would like, if everyone saw if someone can move one of their tokens over to the stairs.
Are they down here?
They're hang on a sec. They're up in the upper right hand corner.
Ah,
Right there. Mhm. So Elias, this is kind of what you see from here.
Okay. Oh,
So
I
as
see
you get
more.
right there, hang on
Okay.
one second.
Okay.
As you get right there, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw as this black looking method just pops out of a corner and goes and breathes on you. So I
Gotcha.
need you to make you and Sabaton, since you're both right there, to make a dexterity saving throw as it starts going
Gotcha.
laughing at you.
And before, so Alistair and I are still up here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna like put my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna say, okay, I know that you aren't usually in these kind of shenanigans, so we got you, and I'm gonna cast heroism on Alistair. I put it in the roll 20. Yeah. So you get 4 temp HP.
Nice.
I rolled a 13. I
Okay.
have an advantage from Unicharge, so I'm going to use that.
You're good. You saved.
Ah, well, cool.
Cool. I rolled 21.
That was a dex check, but it'll work.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I guess add 2 more, so 23.
Yes. Yes. So you save. So you like this method comes out and breathes on you, does black smoke, and you just kind of like, they taught you stop, drop, and roll apparently at school. And so you drop down to the ground and the smoke comes over. So let's have some fun and roll some initiative. While y'all are doing that, I will.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that initiative because I don't like that 11. That's no fun. Not much better.
Oh. Okay. Sabaton, what did you get?
14.
Okay. All right, Yora.
19.15.
Elias.
I don't remember.
22.
22.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Alistar.
16.
16. Okay. When y'all are going pretty much first, so Elias, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go on ahead and take a 5-foot step and land right in front of this guy. I'm gonna grab my spear and it's going to start reverberating, and I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
as hard as I can. And that is going to be a spear attack. I don't think that's going to work. That is a 9.
And that will miss.
Fantastic. Then nothing happens.
Do we have someone on advantages and disadvantages?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, cool.
Unicharge is the only person that doesn't have an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
It's because
you
Unicharge
don't
gave
have
everyone else an advantage, but he can't give any advantage to himself.
Oh, hang on.
one? I think he actually has 2. You should probably check again.
Should I try to? Can I roll that with advantage?
Sure.
Ria? Okay. Thanks, Lance.
You have the advantage from Cam the Fog Pal, whoever the heck that is.
Whoever
Thank
that
you,
is.
They sound really cool.
Wait. I need a roll. It needs to be an attack roll.
Yes.
8 plus 7
So you rolled a 2 the last time.
and this time I rolled a 15.
So yes, that will hit.
Okay, awesome. That will be 9 damage. And then on a hit. Yep. What do you call it? When I hit it, it appears to be reverberating with some sort of energy.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So that would bring us to Yora.
Cool. I was buying people advantages and not paying attention. Okay, cool. So I will. Oh, I can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, cool. So I will go ahead and walk into the room, see that there is Stabaton in the way. Psst, what's going on? Are those the methods that we're supposed to be getting rid of? I'm guessing so, since they're going after who is this here? Is it Ilias in the front? Okay. That's really weird.
Yeah,
Anyway, I will go ahead and do I will go ahead and cast sleep, because I just really don't want to deal with any of these things. So eight. My thing is not working well. Is it coming through over here at all? Okay. Sorry, my roll 20 is like not rolling.
That's fine. I see it. So what? Sleep. You roll 5d8. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like not rolling. Oh man. Okay.
it broke.
It did break. All right, so 20 points worth of hit points, starting with this guy first.
So if he has more than 20 hit points, then it does not affect him, or is that?
Correct. Yeah, if he
That
has
is-
more than 20 hit
Right.
points, it does
That
nothing.
is correct.
Yep. So yeah, your sleep spell has no effect on him.
Well, that did not work. And I'll take a step over here, and that'll be my turn while I figure out why the D&D Beyond's not working.
Alistair.
Okay, so Alistair fixes the leather armor, puts his jacket back on so it's not visible because it's ugly, and walks through the stairs and process to like climbing the wall around Sabaton. And he will just like, okay, I guess I only can use this here, and he will use the magic missile.
Okay. And so how many charges do you want to use? So one charge is the magic missile spell, which is three
Yes.
missiles.
I will use 2 of them on the one in front of Ilias.
Okay.
So that will mean I get
4D, so it'll be 44
4.
plus 4.
Okay. And just
So 9, 14,
nice.
18. Not bad. All right, so you release the 4 magic missiles, boom, 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 and the thing shrieks as it just falls back. It's you can see like smoke is just billowing out of it, but it's still hanging in there.
Oh,
Right.
that sounds not great.
Sabaton, you're up. I cannot believe no one has done
I'm
a
muted.
bonus action yet.
So
I was
Sabaton,
about to, but
Sabaton will move to right here, so he is flanking the method.
Okay, so you do see another one over here and like in your periphery as you come around the corner.
Okay.
So just so everyone knows, these barrels that you see, they are not regular size wine barrels. They are probably about 4 times the size of that, to where a medium-sized creature could theoretically walk in one of these things.
So theoretically, someone could hide in one of them, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Theoretically speaking, of course.
And you can see on the front of them, like some of them have there are handles that you can pull them open.
All right. So Sabaton's going to take a scimitar out, and as he goes to strike the method, he's going to scream, "You wanted a battle? Here comes a war." And he's going to swing at it, and because I'm flanking, I get advantage on it.
Yes.
So that's fun. If I can figure out how to roll advantage in D&D Beyond. Uh, 21 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 6 points of slashing damage and 4 points of sneak attack for a total of 10.
Okay.
How's Mr. Method looking?
Does that work? So you slash through it and it just bursts into a cone of smoke, and that just begins to start swirling around the room. Okay, so
And
it is my turn.
So I
Go
have
ahead.
I
Unless you
do have so because I took the attack action, I get an additional 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I would like to move to here.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, use 2-weapon fighting to attack this method with my dagger.
Okay. So as you kind of come around that corner, you see a another method, but this one is basically it's kind of a cloud-like to him, and it has steam coming off of its head.
All right, that's funky. And then 2-weapon fighting, because I don't have the feat, it's just a D20, right? Because I don't add my proficiency to it.
Right.
That's a nat 20.
That will hit. So I do it. You'll just You know what? I've been wanting to do something different, and so if my players will permit me, I'll let you roll the first die, and I will give you the option of either doubling it or rolling a second dice.
All right.
So I'll let you choose which way you want to go with it.
I rolled a 3, so I will just double that for the 6.
Okay. And so do you have any additional damage bonuses?
No, because it's 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
So I don't think you add any additional stuff to
So
it.
six damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So it's my turn. All right. So you see this fiery bat-like thing come flying through the air, and it sits on top of one of these barrels and looks down on top of you. Okay. And this one will make an attack on you. Actually, no, he's going to set on top up here. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. What are you holding in your hand?
Me, I am holding a scimitar and a dagger.
Okay, as the scimitar begins to heat up in your hands.
Ooh, that's not fun. Constitution, you said?
I believe so. Let me just confirm.
That's an 8. I do have an advantage by the looks of it from
Okay.
the gen, so I'm going to use that.
Okay.
$17.
Okay, that will save. So basically the method lands, and he's about 10 feet away from you, just right outside your melee range. And he starts cackling. You see his eyes start glowing bright red, and then the scimitar starts heating up in your hand. The smoke method here is going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
And will miss.
So you do have super advantage. So I think that means you roll 2 more d20 to take the highest of that.
A +2.
Or is it just a +2 to the roll?
Yeah, it would have. He would have missed anyways. It was a 2. So.
All right.
And so this one here is going to fly here and is going to spit out a cone of fire that should hit, see, 5, 10. So I'm actually going to get him right there. Toward Elias and Alistair, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alistair has advantage from Unicharge, and Elias, I think you have advantage. Yeah, you have advantage from the gen.
I think that was like an 8 for me.
Okay.
I got 17, but without the advantage.
Okay, you're good. So it'll be 8 points of damage, Ilias, for you, and 4 for Alistair, as a cone of fire comes breathing at you.
Cool. Let me.
And And then this guy.
Hey, actually, you said that was 8 points of damage.
Yes.
That was one roll, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna cut it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna say, not today, and I'm going to roll a d6. Oh man, and I decrease the damage by 1 for everyone. For everyone.
Okay, so
Helios, you gotta yell your digital dice.
You know, it is what it is.
And so this other method is going to come attack you, Sabaton. And he misses as well as he tries to slash at you with its claws. So we are back up to the top of the round for Ilias.
What was the roll on that? Because you have another +2 to the roll.
It's 6. It would have been 6. So,
Okay.
well, it would have been 5, 6, 7 total. So,
Got it.
Mhm.
You said these are these fire methods and steam methods?
and smoke methods.
Smoke methods. Do I know anything about how any of these interact with fire? Probably immune, right?
You can probably a good assumption that they have escaped from the plane of fire, that they would be immune to fire.
Gotcha. Another question. As they were casting spells,
Mhm.
I think I clocked what do you call it? Was that a breath weapon or and then heat metal?
Yes, that's correct.
Did they use any sort of were they using any sort of verbal components at all,
No.
or was it all just innate?
Just innate.
Okay, sounds good. I think in that case, I will come up to the one right here, and just take a swing at it.
Okay.
And so I'm going to attack. Do I have any advantages on this attack?
You do from Ouroboros 43.
Fantastic. That looks like it was a nat 20.
That will hit.
Fantastic. So I will roll the damage. And I will roll the damage again. And then it will be what do you call it? Enshrouded in reverberating energy.
Okay, so how much? 15 points of damage total?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will move to here.
Okay. Yora, you're up.
did you just move away from the method?
I did. Just
Okay.
no big deal.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna take out my crossbow and shoot this guy. Well, I got this thing, so I might as well do the thing to the thing with the thing. And I'll take one of my advantages and redo that.
Yeah, you have advantage from Hellsong.
Cool. Thank you, Dave. That is a 10 to hit.
That will hit.
Does it really? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, cool.
These things don't have, I mean, they're not.
Well, they didn't
don't
go to
have-
sleep.
Their methods.
They have hit points, but that's about it.
Okay, it does 3 damage.
Woohoo!
And seeing that it probably didn't do much damage, probably just gonna go ahead and start skirting backwards. And
Is there anything you would like to do?
Are you done? No bonus actions? Y'all are really surprising me that you haven't given out a single bardic inspiration
know,
yet to
I
that
was
thing.
about to.
I use my bardic inspirations for cutting words,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I did cut the last thing. I was hoping to roll higher.
These things we really haven't made any saving throws yet, right? Okay, so then yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alistair, you're up.
So I'm wondering, like, these methods are like floating. I guess they can like fly.
Yeah, they can fly. So they're basically hovering.
Okay. Instead of making a lot of questions, I'm going to tell you what I kind of want to do.
Okay.
I want to try to see if I can like climb to the ceiling because I have spider climb because Tamter, and get in a 10 feet range of hits of more than one mech, but not in melee with them.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, not a problem. The ceiling is, well, it's probably about a good 15. The barrels are, there's probably about, we'll say about 5 feet of space between the ceiling and the top of the barrels. So you could easily crouch on top of a barrel and be looking down over, like if you wanted to go toward this group over here, you could, or, you know, this group over here, that would not be a problem.
Yes, I think I'm going to be this. But again, I'm not like super close to them. And
okay.
Since I don't even need to use my hands to stay on those surfaces, I can like clap slowly and sarcastically, and third time I am casting Thunderwave.
Thunderwave?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see. They need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? What do I need to beat?
Let me see. 14.
So we'll say the fire saves, the steam fells, and the
Actually, don't tell me if they made it or saved. Just tell me what the numbers are. Because
17 for the fire method.
okay, and then you need to beat a
9,
14.
9 and 8.
Okay, 17. Those aren't good odds. I'll wait.
So these two take 10 damage.
Yes, and the other one takes 5. And I think the ones that didn't save are pushed 10 feet away from me.
So this one can only go backwards. So he's going to go here. And this one is going to go be pushed here. And I will give Elias and Sabaton, I will both give you guys an attack of opportunity as this thing is pushed. Alistair's Thunderbolt, boom, blast. And you can each take an attack of opportunity on the smoke method as it flies by you.
Elias, you do have an advantage if you want to use it, and it looks like I do as well.
All right.
I got a 24.
Okay, give me 1 second. Cam, I'm going to go ahead and this is now what you see from where you are. Since you're up, I'll let you see the rest of the map, and you can actually see, Alistair can see what is in the rest of the room.
I got a 21.
A 21,
Yeah.
that hits.
8 damage.
So 18 total to this guy.
No, 14. Ignore the sneak attack.
Okay. Done. Okay. Again, his body is just starting to slowly disintegrate, and there's barely any left of him. So that was Alistair. Now you're up, Sabaton.
All right. I am trying to see if I can finagle this to do what I want.
The fire method is technically out of melee range because he's kind of hovering above you.
Okay, cool. I will move to here. And so what I want to know is if these if so let's see. First, let me draw this real quick. Because Sabaton, seeing the first method use breath attack on us, Sabaton is feeling kind of inspired to return the favor. Where is cool? So I need these 3 characters to all give me a, I believe it's a con saving throw. Sorry, dex saving throw of 11 or higher.
So the first one will save, the fire method does not, and the steam method does.
Okay, so everything that's saved takes 3 points of acid damage. The one that didn't save takes 7.
Okay. So this other smoke method directly in front of you just goes poof. And as more smoke begins to swirl.
All right, and that'll be Sabaton's turn because I can't think of a witty thing to say following that.
All right, so is the fire method's turn. This one's going to fly towards you. What's your AC now?
Oh,
So
wait.
7.
Is it flying?
Yes.
It willingly moves on its turn?
Yes.
Fantastic. It's going to go on ahead and take at least a d8 of thunder damage.
Okay.
My question is, because I critted on the hit that applied this effect, do I get to roll the booming blade twice or just once?
Let's have some fun, and you can roll it twice.
Fantastic. Let's do it. So let's roll that. And I will double that. So that'll be 16.
Okay. All right. So Sabaton, as you see it flying towards you, you notice that Ilias has put this kind of like a wave around it, and as he rushes towards you, he goes, "Uh-oh," and he bursts into flames.
Sabaton's going to turn to whoever's nearest him. It's so scary me, it blew up before it even got to me.
No big deal.
So this one is going to fly down and attack you, Elias. And that is a 16.
To hit an AC?
Yes.
That is great. I'm gonna cast shield, and that's not gonna hit me.
Okay. All right. And so that will be, and then this guy. Let Yora have some fun. And that's a miss.
Yora doesn't want any fun.
So he comes at you and slashes at you and misses. So this guy is going to come
What is your issue?
over here and is going to breathe a cloud of steam. So I need Sabaton and Iliash to make a dexterity saving throw.
And
But-
I'm gonna use my last advantage
Okay.
I
Cool.
have. Looks like from uni.
That was an 18 for me.
Okay, that will save.
22.
They'll both save, and so you'll take 3 points of fire damage as a wave of scalding hot steam comes pouring out of its mouth. And Alistair, the one that is going to fly up next to you and attack. And does a 12 hit.
No.
No, so he comes up, flats at you and misses. So we are back to Ilias.
Fantastic. I'm going to swing as hard as I can at the fire mephit right in front of me. Do, 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 do. That looks like a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Great. It takes 9 damage and is immediately encompassed by a swirling, reverberating mass of waves. And then I am going to go over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go over there and you look up and you see Alistair hanging upside down, doing this as he's fighting off a method up like a good 15 feet above your head. So we are at Yora. You now have a method in front of you.
Yeah, so he came up to me and he was hissing all in my face. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to expend one of my bardic dice for unsettling words.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and here we go. Oh my d6. Well, whatever. So bonus action is unsettling words. And it's basically going to be, you should really think twice before you get in my face like this. And then I will go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers. So it gets out of my face.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom save, please. And subtract 1 because that's what I rolled.
So 14, will that save?
Is that by subtracting 1 already?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so it beats it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to cut it.
All the
as
way
my
over there?
reaction. I think so. Can I not cut from however far away I want to be? Let's check.
I didn't know if there
Cutting-
was a range on that.
Cutting words 60 feet is the range.
Well, I say that's within 60 feet. So,
Fantastic.
mhm.
So why don't we take another 5 off of that save?
Then he will fail that. So how much?
Fantastic. I said you should listen to Yora.
Thank you. See, someone knows. And it's gonna take 11 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
And start using its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
Oh,
Alistair, you now have a steam method that is trying to claw your eyes out.
Oh my god, please stop. And he's going to, since we are really close now, use one of those daggers that doesn't really like, but he's going to try to stab the steam.
Okay.
Because that makes sense. Do I have advantage, please?
Yes, you do.
I should hope so.
From the gen.
Thank you, Jan.
Hey, you're welcome.
Okay,
That will
so-
hit. Mhm.
And it doesn't even take a bonus action. I'm just going to say, oh my god, you can't even hit me and I can stab you and you're made of steam. That's so pathetic. And I'm going to and some extra damage, 7 points of psychic damage to this one, because
So
it's
how-
just so insulted.
So how much total?
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I don't even understand.
So 13.
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, someone has to do this eventually. I'm going to use my bonus action to say to Ilias, did you just see that? That this is going to be so much easy. You got this. And that will be valid inspiration.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
And that's
And that would bring us to Sabaton.
So Sabaton, seeing Trius's
Who?
or Trius, wow,
Who?
Ilias, seeing Ilias's complete and total excitement for this fight, before he moves, he's gonna say, Ilias, line up, this is wonderful. He's gonna move here and he is going to bring his dagger and his sword and smack them together. And it's gonna make a sound significantly louder than anyone thinks it should make. I am going to need the two methods that are next to me to make a con saving throw of 12 or higher.
So steam fails, fire rolled a 13.
Okay.
If anybody wants to cut that. So okay.
Don't get one reaction a turn.
So whichever one that saved only takes 5 points of thunder damage. The one that failed takes 10.
Okay. All right. Let's see what my guys are going to do. This guy is going to turn and attack you, Sabaton, and will miss. This guy is going to come over here by you, Ilias, and has a 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. For
Wait. Yeah, I'll let it hit.
for 5 points of damage. And Alistair, another swipe at you. It's a dirty 20.
that.
For 4 points of damage. And then Sabaton, the other steam method misses you. Okay, and we are back to Ilias.
Sabaton, seeing the two methods both whiff on him, is just going to start laughing.
Ilias is going to attack the has the steam method been hurt yet?
The one that yeah, he looks pretty rough.
Pretty rough. It's the fire one that hasn't been, right? one that
No,
was
they both
down.
look damaged. That's the one that got hit. The one in front of you is the one that got hit by Yora's nasty words.
Gotcha. I'll attack the fire one then,
Okay.
just for fun, and it will be a normal roll. Ooh, so close. That'll be a 26 to hit. I'm pretty
will
sure
hit.
that'll hit.
Mhm.
For 10 damage. And that will be another wave of reverberation around it.
Okay.
And then I will move over here.
Okay. And so Yora.
Okay, so this is the one. Who was the one that was? It was this guy who was in
Yeah,
front of
he's
me.
hiding behind a barrel from you.
Okay. Then I will. I guess go ahead and take out my crossbow and try to shoot this guy again. Roll. Come on. I will use one of my other advantages.
So is that an attack? Oh, light crossbow. Okay, yes, that hits.
Yeah. Yes, it's 18. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That advantage is from Unicharge.
Thank you, Unicharge, pronounced Eric. Yeah, okay. Giving up on digital dice, and I'm gonna go ahead. And that is 7 plus 2, so 9 points of piercing.
Okay. And are you staying there? Are you doing anything else?
I will. Yeah, I'll come over here. So that was. How high up are these barrels again?
It's probably about 10 to 15 feet.
Okay,
All right.
so then, yeah, so then I would have flown on the diagonal to come sit up on top of this guy.
Okay.
Oh, perch right there. With my wings, and yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. And then after Yora is Sabaton.
So, question for you: with where
Yes.
I'm at, would I be considered flanking this flying dude with Ilias?
I will give it to you.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack it with my scimitar, and as I do that, as Sabaton does that, he's going to yell at the Mephit, "I'm coming at you like a cannonball." 18.
Yes.
11 points of damage.
Okay. He is
And
still hanging around.
so as a bonus action, Sabaton's going to follow up with his dagger.
Okay.
That's a 4.
That will miss.
I am going to use one of the advantages I have. Looks like that's from Cam. So thank you, Cam. Wow. Cool. Dagger does not like me today.
Every time I give you advantage, you end up running like super bad anyways. It's so frustrating.
So the fire method is going to turn to face you, and he rolled an 11 to hit. I don't think that hits. Not
Nope,
with y'all's
that-
dexes.
That misses me.
Okay. So the other fire method is going to fly over here because he saw Yora give him an evil eye. So he's going to
That's fantastic. He gets to take D8 of damage.
a D8.
Yeah, because my booming blade exploded all over his face. At that very moment, he decided to move.
So again, he goes to run away and burst into flames.
Awesome.
And so he had 2 hit points. So,
Got it.
So Alistair and the Steam Method will be a story coming to you soon. Because these two are just going to go off and have fun adventures together. Why fight when you can have some fun? Because he rolled, he got a 6. So he is playing patty cake with you,
Clearly, Alistair just hanging upside down.
Sound out is just like completely,
not moving even like.
You're just kind of swaying back and forth, like missing the attacks. Yes. So yeah, we're back to Ilias. You have
big surprise. Ilias is gonna attack the Mephit that's right in front of him, and just for fun, Ilias is gonna move here and attack him. Does that give him some sort of advantage?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Sweet.
You and Sabaton are basically making this guy just like spin in circles because he does it because there's attacks coming from all sides.
All sides.
Perfect.
That will hit, and that will be damage. 9 points of damage, and it's, what do you call it? Again.
Dead. Right?
Yeah,
It's just
dead.
when you
Perfect.
stick your spear in it, it bursts of flames as it goes out. Yora, you're up. Unless Ilias, you're going to move anymore, or do you want to do anything?
Yes, I would love to move. I'm going to move back around that way.
Okay.
And
if I come up over here, can I get a viewpoint about like up this hallway?
So basically what you see here is just it's a little ledge, and there's a little set of stairs that goes to a little ledge, and there's some storage area like tucked underneath it.
Okay. Well, that's not really anything.
While you are up there, will you make a perception check for me, please?
I would love to do that for you, Lance. You just fine. 14 plus
14.
4, so 18.
18. So you notice this barrel that you sit on, it kind of like the first one that you sat on, it did not move at all. This one, when you sat on it, it shifted.
Oh no.
It felt unstable. And the wall behind you, you can see there's a little crack that's running down behind the barrel.
you can hold on to me if it's a little unsteady.
You're too far away.
That's true.
So it just seems like it's unstable, or does it seem like something's inside of it?
From when you kind of landed on it, it wobbled just for a second.
Can I push on? Okay, I'm gonna push on the crack behind me.
So when you touch the wall, it's solid. You just see that there's a crack running down behind the back of this barrel.
And nothing happens when I push against the crack?
No.
What if I cast Shatter on the crack?
It's going to be a bigger crack in the wall.
We're all gonna die.
No, we won't die. Oh, I want to. That's stupid. We won't do that right now. Okay. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna cast Shatter on the crack for
Okay.
fun.
So you don't have to roll damage. So what happens is as you cast Shatter on it, the crack gets bigger, and then you can actually see that there's kind of like continual flame stones kind of in this place to give it some light.
Mhm.
You see the stones, like as the wall kind of parts, there is something behind this wall, and there is a through the crack that you can see, there is space behind it. And you can see from where you are, there is light not only coming from behind you, but toward you as well.
Okay, and it doesn't look like it's like a continuation of whatever this is over here.
No.
Okay.
This is like a little alcove here that Alistair is hanging above, but it's solid wall around that little U shape there. Where you see like solid wall all in front of you, the crack that you made bigger actually looks like there is space to like there's some way to get back here.
Okay. Okay. And I guess that's my turn then.
Okay, and so that would take us to Alistair.
Is there any of the methods that's currently affected by Gilead's booming blade? Or
I don't think this one is. This one has just been hanging out with you up here.
Yeah. All the ones that have been affected have died.
great. Just because it's missing so much, and I'm just like hanging there and moving to the other. I'm going to say, "Oh, you're so bad at being a method. How does that feel like?" And cast vicious mockery. So, wisdom save for the method.
Ilias, while Cam is working on that, Ilias, you can see over here in this corner.
No, the method needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay, that is
Yes.
true. Ilias, let me tell you what you can see when you kind of came over there, okay? It rolled a 18.
Well, that saves, so it's only mean words. And
It kind of gets sad and just kind of puts its claw down. So, Ilias, you see a table, and kind of over here in this corner is basically a furnace that has some type of fire elemental energy, and it's pulsing. So that leaves us to Sabaton.
All right. How's this smoke method in front of me looking?
It would be a steam method, and yeah, he looks pretty banged up.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at it with my scimitar. 20.
Yep.
Dirty.
Mhm.
So it's just 8 points of slashing damage, no sneak attack. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna try and stab it with my dagger.
Okay.
And roll an 8.
Well, that was just enough to knock this guy out. So, Alistair, what you see is that steam method kind of looks around, kind of starts looking around, gets all sad-faced, and gives you some type of guttural response, and then he takes off flying toward this direction. And if you want to make,
can I stab it?
yeah, you can stab it.
I mean, I can try.
And you just sound a little more excited next time you get to stab something.
Yeah. Do I also get
Can
to
I
stab it?
it?
No, it's in the air, so it's above
Oh,
you.
got it.
That will hit it.
Okay.
So it's not quite enough to knock him out, but
But what if I was also so mean at it while it's going away, and I added extra psychic damage to that?
It's possible. Yes. So as it's flying, you see it, Eliash. It's making a beeline for that pulsing, and right before it gets to the furnace, it pauses, and all of a sudden it just like shrieks and explodes into steam.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You guys, there's something
looks
weird
good
going
for
on with this furnace over here. There's like some kind of weird magical energy coming from it.
Yeah, I found some weird stuff up here too. We'll talk about it after.
Do you want to do your weird stuff first or my weird stuff first?
Let's do yours.
All right, let's come on, guys, let's get weird.
What are we talking about?
Well, this furnace, like something
Okay.
happened to it. It seems to be pulsing some sort of some elemental energy, and it actually, I think, blew up the steam of it as it was flying away. Like, I don't
No,
really
that
know
was
what's
me.
going on, but it seems suspicious.
Are we about to go through the fire and the flames?
I mean, it sounds like a great idea, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Carry on then.
Wayward Son.
I won't cry anymore if that's what you mean.
I mean, that's a great reference, but carry on is the next line through the fire and the flames.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like a multiple reference.
That's
chain.
Yeah. So what's going on with this this magical furnace? Anyone got any ideas? Or do you think it's
Let me see. Can I
Sabaton's gonna put his sword and dagger away, or scimitar and dagger, and he's gonna pull out his guitar again.
Yeah, I will try to get closer if necessary and try to see if this is like the way to the fire or if it's
Okay.
affected by that.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am.
Okay. Make a Arcana check with advantage. You really roll two fives?
what do you got, Alistair?
So I know a lot about these things. I clearly have a lot of ideas of what could be happening, what could be going on, but I think it's safer to not just guess. And I don't think I could like explain it to you if I wanted to. It's like very complex.
Are you saying I'm dumb?
I'm not saying you're not, but it's okay. I like you anyway.
Wow. I thought we talked about this. I thought you were only supposed to viciously mock people who weren't in the band.
Okay, fine. I won't do it again. Maybe.
Does anyone else know what's going on with this?
If you're proficient in Arcana, you can have advantage. If you are not proficient, then it's just a straight roll.
Okay. I will roll with advantage.
It would be great if Ilias knows exactly
I rolled a 1 and a
on.
2.
Maybe I was right. Alistair was right.
You're right. It's really hard to understand. It's complicated to explain.
What are
I
you
just-
guys talking about?
Talking about this furnace. There's some complex things happening here. It's hard to explain, but I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it though. Like I get it. I
It-
just
it-
can't.
It's just a furnace. And Sabaton will take a look at it. He's not proficient though, so
Me either. I'm proficient. I'm proficient in investigation. If I can
he rolled an
investigate.
11.
That's
Better than any
still
of us have
better.
done.
So you recall Professor Frio talking about the ever burning flame, and that the methods were using it as a way to get into the Feywild.
Oh, where's that scroll? Who has that scroll?
I have it.
Maybe that has something to do with this.
Oh,
I don't know if I didn't make
The
that
planar
connection, I'm not
binding
sure.
thing.
yeah.
I mean, we could try.
Professor Frio would be very, very sad that all of you were not paying attention in his planar planar travel class and all about the planes.
He didn't say anything about traveling to see like demons and things like that. Who pays attention in class and it's not fun stuff?
Seriously,
We're done with school. We have one thing left to do. It has nothing to do with
seriously.
planar binding. So what do? Do we just like throw this in the fire or what?
Okay, I'm not the smartest person, but I think even that's a bad idea.
I think
Well-
we're supposed to like roll it open and read it or something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what you do with scrolls. It is.
Yeah.
You want to see what's in the scroll.
So who has the scroll?
I
I
do.
will start.
Okay. So you unfurl it, and then it is a spell called planar binding. So as the teacher would say, this cast a spell, and you're going to repair the rift between the plane of fire and the Feywild. But there will be an Arcana check to see if you succeed.
Okay. I
And
want
again,
to try to do that.
Yes, so you will have advantage since you do have proficiency in Arcana.
I'm gonna before you do anything, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and I'm gonna say, "You got this, Alistair. I believe in you." And go on ahead, take a bardic inspiration. If
I don't think I need it, but I'm going to use it anyways. What's that? It's
yeah, extra d6 if you need it.
I don't know. Do I need it? Can I take
No, you can save it. I mean, with a 20, you cast a spell. You can see that the pulsing, starts to gets faster and faster and faster, and finally and then you just the soft glow of the ever bright flame, and you get the sense that you cast the spell correctly, and that the rift has been completed. So while all of that is going on, you slowly start to hear
One of us, all of
Who's
us.
whispering?
you start hearing this sound.
Oh
Like
no!
someone or something is speaking.
Oh,
So-
Alistair, I know you like being creepy, but can you stop that whispering?
Wasn't it you that wanted to talk to demons and all of that stuff?
Sabaton.
Talk, yes.
Please.
Whisper, no.
Sabaton, what languages do you speak?
Sabaton speaks Common, Draconic, and Thieves' Camp.
Okay. Yora,
Common and infernal.
Common and an Infernal. Okay. Alistair.
Common, Elvish, and Silva.
Okay. Elias.
Abyssal, Celestial is common and Sylvan.
Elias. While everybody else hears, you hear, "You're not the one who sent me. You're not the one who brought me here.
No, we're not the ones who
Food?
brought you here. We're the ones who took you away.
Are you food? Are you here to fight?
Neither. We're here to play.
So that's what you guys are hearing him
Yes, what's
like-
that creeping door?
is pausing and he's having these responses.
No, we're here
What?
to play. We're
So-
a band.
Let me free.
Is Elias speaking in whatever language he's speaking in? It's like we don't have a clue as to what he's saying, right?
Ilias, do you want to speak in Abyssal or do you want to speak in Common?
I would like to speak in common. Does
Okay.
it understand me in common?
It seems to have a connection enough to where it can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Or it's responding to what you're saying.
Got it. Who so what do you want? You want us to set you free?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, well, what's in it for
Divinity of the
us? Like, why
Master.
would we do that? Who brought you here? Who was the one who brought you here?
My master.
Okay, who's that? Can you describe him, her, they, them? Yeah.
Elias, what are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
No,
I
there's
think
this.
he's finally got
I'm talking to the weird whisper. I'm talking to the weird whisper guys.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you got y'all don't understand that?
No,
No.
I did not. Whatever you're speaking, that was not an elective I took. Didn't seem fun.
No, I think I
Uh,
failed that one.
Yeah, yeah. I talk to a lot of weird people sometimes just for fun. You meet all sorts of people at revels. in the
Sabaton's gonna
Feywild.
take a look at the rest of us. Weird people, you say?
You know, just like all kinds of people, all shapes and sizes, you know, high and low.
Well, what is it saying?
It's saying it wants us to set it free, and that its master, we are not its master, and that its master brought it here.
What if it's a genie?
Who is its
Um,
master?
I don't know. It could be anyone, really, you know. I mean, if it's a genie in the bottle, then we'd better rub it the right way. Is all I have to say.
Yeah, it can give us 3 wishes and we can just absolutely demolish at the show.
Absolutely. Are you a genie? What are you?
I am known by many names.
Okay, like give me like one of them.
I the bloodletter.
Something about bloodletting. That doesn't sound good. That sounds
That's-
evil.
That sounds fun.
Yora looks
No.
at Alistair.
Yeah, that sounds so bad.
You said what? The bloodletter?
I am the bloodletter. Let me be free to destroy my enemies.
Okay, who are your enemies?
Bring the master.
Okay, but wait, I can't. How am I gonna bring the master if I don't even know who they are? Can you give us a sign?
The master? Like the headmaster?
I don't know. The headmaster?
I do not know what this is that you speak of.
Is it okay? Is the do you know what the
The-
master looks like?
The master of puppets?
Do you know what the master looks like?
Oh,
No. Can you read my mind?
I can hear you speak.
Okay, you can hear me speak. Okay, the master. Is the master a water genasi, blue, wields a sword, likes to buckle
What is this
swashes?
that you speak of?
Is the master a tabaxi, likes buckling even more swashes?
You are becoming useless to me.
I mean,
Free me or be gone.
beggars can't be choosers. I don't see anyone else willing to free you at this point.
And
You're gonna need to give me some more information.
it stops.
Okay.
When wait a second. When I heard Ilya say like, "Can you read my mind?" I want to say, can I try to cast detect thoughts on this random presence to see if I can read its mind instead?
Okay. What's the radius on that spell?
I'm confused because it says self, so it's more like I'm giving myself the ability to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Let me
no,
see.
wait, but it's a creature you can see. So if I can't see this, I mean, I guess I probably would like wander up to the place where Yora said something was weird.
So I will tell you that the voice seems to be coming from behind the wall.
Oh, okay.
So
The
it's
wall of the furnace or the
concentration
crack of the wall?
from behind you, Elias.
Oh, behind me. How curious.
So
I don't know
it
that.
has to be a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Yes.
So you hear the voice. It seems to be from where you're standing. It seems to be coming from behind the barrels.
Do we want to deal with this or do we want to go back to practice for tonight? Because, I mean, it sounds fun to get to do something like that, but also
Does it want to fight?
What is it with you and fighting, Sabaton? Why are you always like trying to like be violent and stuff?
Oh, how can I prove I'm the best if I don't show I'm stronger than something? Fighting's fun.
I mean, you could like, I don't know, go out and catch things. That could be your real test.
Catch things and fight them?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know, if you want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah, you can catch things and fight them. Like you don't have to be violent about it though.
Do I have to go and like catch them all?
Oh no.
I mean, if you want to be the best, I guess you'd have to catch them all.
Catch them all, fight them all. That would make me quite legendary.
And you'd be some kind of master, for sure.
I like the sound of this.
So
Master
you want to...
Fighter Sabaton. Got a ring to it.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to prove that you're super strong to us again, even though you prove it every time you can? You could like try to move those barrels so we can see where the voice is coming.
Are the barrels trapping it in though? Like, do we want to free it? Or
Is it coming from the crack that I made?
So the crack that you made over there on the opposite side, the voice seems to be coming more from behind these barrels over here.
Yeah. It was talking about it wanted to
but you can see that there's the 4 barrels and then there's a solid wall. You made a crack
over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Bloodletter was your name? What do we get if we free you?
He's gone. He pieced out.
Boring.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to go in? I don't know. What do you all want to do? Do you want to look at the crack? Do you want to look behind the barrels? Do you want to just go up and tell Professor Frio so that he can take care of it? Like, this seems like...
Well, okay,
not
but
our
what
problem.
if the master that it's talking about is the master that no one ever sees, who always gives us all these awful detention assignments? What if they're connected?
Well, then, I mean, what do you want us to do? I know that like popular culture is always telling us that we can't trust adults and that we have to take matters into our own hands and be like a plucky group of teenagers, but I'm pretty sure that's not how real life works.
Stand up, fight for yourself.
Yeah, like for your right to party and all that, but this is like Like we're talking weird voices, like masters. Like it might be like a weird domination thing that I'm uncomfortable with. I don't really
But-
want to get into it.
Or it could be
Yeah.
a genie.
Or it could be
I
a
haven't given
genie.
up on I haven't given up on the genie idea.
It could be a genie. I doubt it. I mean, I don't know a lot of genies that speak abyssal. Like
Oh,
Oh,
is
so
that what it was?
That's what
it was, yeah. It was.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I get those mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, it's like really close to Infernal, but like I think more chaotic.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. It's kind of harder to follow sometimes.
Right. It's a dialect. I got it. Okay.
If there's anything I know about chaos, chaos is fun.
I mean, yeah, but also, make sure you have plenty of water.
Why do you need water?
I don't know, because like maybe you've been up for 8 hours dancing and having fun and, enjoying nature's delights, and you don't want to be dehydrated while you're out there.
Do I look like someone that would go dancing for 8 hours?
I mean, might do you some
Yes.
good. It might you might,
maybe you need that.
yeah, it might like help you relax, so you aren't so, let the music flow a little more freely sometimes, just,
Speaking
That's
of
what
music,
the guitar is for.
we have to practice. So I guess I don't know. I guess let's just go, I guess. I don't know.
you,
I
you didn't want
feel-
to check out your crack?
Well, see, I feel
Crazy.
I thought we were going to do you next.
I mean, that's fine, but for some reason I get the feeling, I mean, we definitely can, but I feel okay.
Is that a yes or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Okay.
Can I
I mean, only if you want to. Like.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
there's already a hole here, and there might possibly be a genie behind it. Is there anything inside of the barrel that I was standing on that was floppy?
Okay.
Why do you think
want,
everything's a genie?
Do you want to go? So it has a cover on it that you can open.
Yeah, I want to open it.
Okay. So you open it, and inside is basically just generic supplies. And it's so you've been on top of the barrel.
Mhm.
There is a wall that's about halfway, you can guess is about halfway to the inside of the barrel. It's like there is wood planks that make up a wall about halfway into the barrel. And then
Okay.
there's just, it's basically, glassware, dishes, just stuff for the school that's been stored in here.
Okay, then I'm gonna start throwing all of that out,
Okay.
just against the wall.
Make an investigation check, please.
I could do that.
You do have advantage if you need it.
Why do I use digital dice? I'm gonna use it.
Do you want to use an advantage?
Yes, I'm using it. But
Yeah, that is from Unicharge.
thank you.
Unicharge just out here dropping advantages left and right.
That is an 11, and I think we have like super advantages that give us like an extra +2 to whatever, or is that only for?
That's only for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I bought a whole bunch of those earlier. Okay.
We have things for +2 to your next skill roll. So you could use one of those if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll use one of those to make it 7 + 4.
And that is from D&D Play 20.
Thank you. So
Interesting.
So it's a 13.
Okay. So as you're rummaging through all of this stuff, you find that there is at the bottom of one of the wood panels, there's another piece of like a wedged piece of wood that is stuck underneath one of the panels, and the panels are about the width of a medium-sized creature.
Does anything happen when I kick or move the wedge?
the panel starts to shift.
And I move it all the way out.
Mm-hmm. So the panel shifts, so it goes like this. So you could walk underneath it.
Guys, I think I found how we get in. It's a secret room, guys.
Secret tunnel.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm
There
so
you go.
excited.
So you walk in and you immediately see where all the light is coming from.
Sabaton will follow.
So as you come in, there's all these candles around this circle with the pentagram drawn in the middle.
Oh.
You feel it being a semi-magical creature. It's almost tactile, the magical energy that's in this room.
Oh.
And then Ilyash, you hear,
You found my escape.
Oh, this
I
is your
will
escape.
Eat and
Begging
feed
you, I'm
and
begging
go
you,
strong.
No, don't eat me. No, don't do that.
so
What,
as
what,
you
what is he saying?
Who's eating you?
No, it's the voice again. The voice again. Do you all don't hear that? Is it just me now?
no, everybody heard it, but that's what you
but-
heard, what you
yeah.
It
said.
wants to eat us and come back.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm not.
I
for
I
that.
don't-
Like,
Ilias,
I don't
there you
even
like
go.
this.
I am
I don't like this.
So control, was it shift or shift Z?
Shift Z.
Whoa!
There you go.
Oh,
That
Oh.
thing, it's about 6.5, 7 feet tall, carrying this blade that is just on fire. Its tongue is out, and
Eat at you. You are not the master.
Hey, you're darn skippy. I'm not.
can I have his sword?
so it is 9 o'clock. We can do this fight, or we can pause and come back to it. Or you can, Elias, you can attempt to negotiate with it, but
What are y'all thinking?
You have no idea how, but Eric managed to become like a cult leader, do this thing somehow.
We don't need to talk about another game now. Are y'all feeling like y'all need a break, or are you feeling like we should power ahead?
I have this to eat for like an hour, so I would like to.
Okay, sounds
I-
good.
I-
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We
Right.
will take a quick 15-minute break, and we will come back and see if the party can defeat a bloodletter fiend that is
Woo-hoo!
somehow in the basement of their school. So we'll be right back.
What could go wrong?
All right, welcome back, everyone. We were about to find out what the cast is going to do with this wonderful, delightful bloodletter demon that they have found beneath their school. So let's start. So it is come out of the shadows and has approached you and is threatening to eat you. I believe we have already rolled initiative, and Sabaton, you are up first. What would you like to do?
So Sabaton's gonna move to here.
Mhm.
He's gonna
Hiding.
stare the. No, he's just gonna move to where he can see it.
Okay.
Because I think from where he was, like right here, he probably wouldn't exactly get a full view of the fiend. So he's gonna move to here, And I don't think a dragonborn can hide behind a tiefling, as
Put my wings up, maybe.
maybe. He's gonna lock eyes with this fiend, and he's going to say, I am your master, and I think you should give me that sword of yours. It looks like I could make good use of it. And he's going to cast Charm Person on it. So I am going to need it to make.
I will tell you that will fail, and I
Oh,
will tell you that
Sabaton.
Sabaton would know that Charm Person would not work on this creature because he is not a person. He is a fiend.
It's not a humanoid.
It's not a humanoid.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then he's just gonna. He still has his guitar in his hands. So he is going to charge it. He's going to go to here and just play the loudest riff he can play on his guitar, and I am going to need it to make a wisdom or a con saving throw of 12 or higher.
I believe a 25 will save. So
yeah, it will take 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it for Sabaton.
You run over there and you start playing your guitar, and he kind of looks down at you and just lifts up his sword. Okay. I believe Yora, you are up next.
Okay, seeing that it's probably about to chop him in half. I don't even know, guys. Yora's just gonna yell at him. Excuse you, what do you think you are doing? I don't think your master told you anything about hitting anyone with that sword. I don't know what you think you're doing. And I want it to stop what it's doing.
Okay.
I want to persuade it to stop what it's doing.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. So I rolled a 3, but being a
Eloquence bard, that makes it a
10.
Uh-huh.
You do have advantage if you would like to use it.
Sure, I'll go ahead and use the one advantage. Okay, so it's a 12. So it stays a 12 plus 8, so a dirty 20.
Okay. So it's basically has its hands up, like one hand on the sword, the other hand he's basically putting on Sabaton's head, keeping him just about ready to strike him. And he turns and looks at you and goes, he breathes deep.
You have the stench of the 9 hells on you.
Yeah, I do. I wear it like a
Master.
perfume.
The master did too. You are tiefling, are you not?
Yeah, duh. Horns, tail. Actually, really cool bonus benefit of wings.
Convince me you're the master, and I will spare your life.
Okay, I'm with the master.
Make another persuasion check.
That last advantage I was from Angel Delison. You do have another one if you wish to use
I
it.
don't need it. That's a 17 plus 8.
25.
If that's what that equals, yes.
Okay.
Are you going to take me to the master now and let me feed?
Actually, the master said that you need to stay down here.
Make another persuasion check.
I'll use my other advantage. That's a 12.
That's from you in a charge.
Yeah, because that's a 17. So another
17?
25.
Another 25. Okay. He keeps his hand on Sabaton and is squeezing. He's like,
I grow hungry. I must feed.
That's
I
fine.
am here to destroy.
Yeah,
Tell the master to let me loose now.
I mean, the master really isn't even sure that that you can do the job. So
make another persuasion check with disadvantage.
I think it's 8. So an 18. And
then-
a 18 plus 8, so it's 126. So 18.
And then you
18?
have a plus
So 20?
2 on that skill roll as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So with your
30.
20, it kind of starts
Very well. But I must be released soon. The spell can only hold for so long.
Well, how much longer? How much longer?
he doesn't know. It doesn't know. And so he drops out and lets go of Sabaton.
Hurry.
So are we not fighting this guy?
What happens at the end of the spell? Do you disappear or what?
I
You
will
said the
roast the
spell-
goat man if he does not leave my presence soon.
The master also said that you should give me your sword.
Silence.
Rude.
Do you have anything to tell the master besides the fact that you're hungry? Like, have you done anything useful besides just complain about being hungry?
I'm bound until they come release me.
You know, this is not a very
They
compelling
pulled me
argument.
into this plane, bound me to their service.
Oh, like with a planar binding?
Somebody make an Arcana check.
These are Arcana people.
I'll roll it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
Nope.
trying to load it, but it's not working. Okay, let's. At advantage because I'm proficient.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with a 17. So you paid attention to this part of class. So it's a summoning circle that's on the floor. Someone has summoned this demon and has him bound to this area. So summoning spells only work for a certain period of time or until the summoner is, loses concentration, or once the spell ends, the demon either rampages for an hour and then returns to their home plane.
And
So
do they have like any way of knowing if this one will return or just break everything? Like
So
looking at the scene?
He has no concept of how long it's been here, or its purpose is it's a demon, and as Sabaton correctly guessed, they are a instrument of chaos, and it is slowly going mad from the fact that it cannot do its intended purpose. It's held here in this place due to the due to the summoning circle.
So would you say that it's going off the rails on a crazy train slowly?
Yes. Good reach though.
I'm somewhat proud of that one.
Oh,
So it looks to you, Yora.
Quickly, bring the master so I can go out.
I mean, if you're hungry, we've got some dead mephits here. Do you want
The
some?
mephits return to the plane of fire, or the
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
To
never
the-
mind.
to
Also,
the,
they're like made of steam and smoke. I don't know if you can eat them.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Some people like barbecue.
I will barbecue you, ghost man.
It can eat the steel of my sword.
Yeah, I don't think the master would like that. Yora, what does the master want us to do next?
What does the master want us to do? I don't know. I guess we
Yeah,
have to
we're
go
here
ask.
on behalf of the master, obviously.
Yeah, well, the master wanted to see if this thing could even do anything, and all it's done is complain about eating.
Yeah, I would say don't encourage it to do anything to prove itself while it's right beside our friend.
I mean, I guess we can go ask the master. I
We
guess we
should
can go
probably
ask
do
him
that.
if we can let you out. I don't know. You haven't really done you haven't been very impressive to me, honestly. I don't know why the master even would want to waste his time with you.
Tiefling, you know I do not like your kind.
Well, that's
Be
because my
gone.
kind. That's because your kind is below my kind.
You try my patience.
You try my patience.
Yeah.
And Sabaton, you can feel his claws are starting to like go into your shoulders as like it's almost like it's fighting an urge to just
You know,
attack again.
yeah,
I need that arm to play my guitar, dude. Come on.
yeah. You know what? I think I remember. Didn't the master say that there was a way that we could undo the binding? That we just had to get it to kneel down in front of us. Just if it just lie down in front of us, then we can do the thing to release its bindings.
I mean, we can ask him, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable right now doing that. I think we should just go ask.
Ask. Okay, we'll hurry. We'll hurry. I don't want to talk to you directly because I'm afraid you'll eat me. But we'll be back.
So we're not fighting.
No, not right now. I think right now it would be beneath us to try to fight this thing.
So he's going to turn, and you see him slink back into the back portion of the cavern.
Okay. Sounds good. So let's go and get the master, and then we can come back down and free it. Does that
Yes.
sound right? Is that what we're going for?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So if you remember, Sven is still hanging out back up here at the weapons locker.
Yeah, see, guys, the only issue with all of that is I still don't know whose master, who its master is. I couldn't ask which one because then the whole thing would have been blown.
So
How many tieflings are here at this school? Is
So
there a ton of
there's
them?
Yora.
Probably a lot.
yeah.
There's Yora. There is Tosia Davrok, who is the professor of College of Glamour and Eloquence, who is effectively Yora's teacher. And there's about 10 other tiefling students in the student body.
Doesn't like tieflings though.
They don't tend to. I mean,
Yeah.
there's this whole rivalry between being like whatever that thing is, which is usually just like an errand boy, but a lot of times they're really scary. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking maybe we just tell as many
We should
faculty
just like
members
tell
as we
everyone.
can. Yeah, because like
We're
There's-
right now we're the only ones who know that there's a demon on
So
the
are you saying that we should hack the PA system?
should we like do that or should we like charge people to see the demon in the basement or something like that? Because that sounds no. Okay, fine. Yeah, we could just tell everyone.
Or we could just have the demon just fight people. That could be fun.
Well, not everyone is as capable as we are.
yeah.
Doesn't mean
mean-
it couldn't be fun to watch.
That's a bit much, I think. It's a little dark.
A little dark. A little dark.
So then you, Elias, as you're coming up the stairs, you hear, hello? Hello?
And
Oh, well, you're Elias, you're alive? Is everybody else okay?
yeah, we're all
you-
okay.
You have a
Sven.
show here in like a few hours, so
Yeah.
I was hoping we could get this wrapped up. I like to get to the festival too, you know.
Yeah, Sven, we have a problem. Yora will tell you about it.
Oh, okay. Well, was there a problem with the methods?
No, I mean the methods are gone.
Oh, okay.
We found.
Did you bind the rifts?
Of course. That was
If it's
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
of
Okay,
course.
then sounds jolly good. Return the items to the cabinet and let's get to the festival.
Out of game question, did we actually bind the rift? Because I don't
Yes.
think we did.
yes,
You did.
I
we did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alistair
Alistair did
did.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, Alistair
Right.
did it.
Okay.
Quite successfully.
Yes.
My memory's just blinking on me then. That's good. That sounds about right.
Sven, is the master, the headmaster, are they planning on being in attendance at this?
I don't think so. I think he said that he wasn't going to be back until the graduation day. He comes and goes. People come and go and ask for him. And one time I was listening and there's like some other Asimar came in. They called him Commander.
Oh, he sounds like a real
Man.
karma chameleon.
That's so interesting. Please tell me more about this conversation.
I haven't told anyone else this Yora, but there was more fallen Asimar that were with him, and you can tell they have they kind of have those
Yeah.
scary skeleton wings and
Yeah.
not as cool as yours are though.
Right? And I'll
and-
stretch my wings out a little bit.
And rumor has it he used to be like a
Rumor has it.
well, that's a good one. Are you going to do that one too?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will.
But he used to be like a scourge Asimar and in charge of like of a company of angels, and he did something really, really bad. But that's all I heard.
Something really bad? Tell me more. Tell me more. Like, does
Did
he
you get
have a
very far?
carriage?
I mean he comes and well he can fly Sabaton, so he flies, he normally doesn't try to do ground transportation.
Yeah,
Like you and I have to do. I mean, it'd be really cool to be able to fly, but
absolutely.
I can't fly.
Yeah.
Is there some some kind of history check for any of these names? Or
I would say, as far as your understanding, you have no idea what the headmaster's name is.
right.
No one knows what his name is.
Yeah. All we've heard so far is Fallen Aasimar, Scourge Aasimar, and Commander.
Right.
And the only other thing that that the blood letter demon said that the master had, but the master had the smell of the 9 hells of them.
That could mean anything, though.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty common. I mean, he said I smell like the 9 hells too.
Is the 9 hells like a perfume?
I
No,
wear
it's
it
a
like a
cologne.
perfume.
Because that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So are you done? Should we go tell Professor Frio that you're done?
I mean, Professor Fear is probably safe to tell. Should we tell
what?
Sven?
I mean, I guess if he's the one who has to release us from detention, then yeah, I guess we have to tell him.
Professor Frio just wanted me, and if Professor Frio and the headmaster just wanted me to give you access to the basement, ask you to clean it out, and to return the items, please.
Oh, okay, so we don't even need to talk to him. Thanks, Sven.
Well, that's fine. I just want to go, but I'd be cool to hang out with the Bard Patrol, Bard Parade. Sorry,
Parade.
Yora, I didn't mean to mess that up. Sorry.
It's okay. The name is a work in progress. It's okay. I forgive you.
But yeah, if something's out there, I'm sure Professor Frio would be you can let him know. What did you see?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. The last time I went down there was just, was just putting stuff away. Didn't see anything,
Yeah, no,
Ilias is gonna look lean over and make eye contact with Yora and cock his head. Nothing?
Well, okay, so there was a little thing that we saw, Sven, and
I don't think it was little.
well, I don't want to raise alarm, but there seems to be a demon in there.
Yeah.
A fiend or something that seems.
How can you be so relaxed? We have to go tell everyone. We have to tell everyone. We gotta call all the parents. We gotta call all the parents. We gotta everybody out.
I think let's start.
No,
I'm gonna
wait,
smack Sven on the back of the head and be like, "Calm down, dude.
We can have the show
relax.
canceled because of that demon
Yeah.
or something. We'll deal with it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come here, Sven.
Okay.
Do you need to take a bite of this cookie? Will that help you calm me down?
Sure. Thank you.
Here, have some of this cookie. He pulls out a cookie from his from his pouch, and it's gonna say, Sven, let's not get carried away.
Oh, okay.
Let's start with the faculty first. Let's just. Do you have a way of getting in touch with all the faculty members?
Most of them are at the festival. Talking to the students.
You can't message them. You can't.
How can I'm
you
not
can't send a stone?
Why would we even trust the faculty?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Right, someone brought this here. Why don't we go tell someone and they're the master?
Okay, but what are the chances that if we tell 4 faculty members that all 4 of them are in on it? There are only 8 of them here, right?
You're expecting me to do math?
Weren't you telling us that it's okay to trust adults, that we don't have to do everything as plucky teenagers?
That is what I was saying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to convince us to tell the adults. That's my whole thing, so that this cannot be not our problem.
Or we could just go and fight it.
I just
No, I don't think we're capable of that. I don't know.
We could do that probably because we are great, but I don't know if it serves. Or
Yeah,
efforts.
I think if we could just get like a scroll of banishment, we could just, and we're done. Just, you know.
Well, whatever we do, I think we need to do it very quickly because he was saying that the ending that the spell would be ending very shortly.
Yeah, I mean, my guess is that Professor Frio is our best shot, right? He's the magical theory guy. Of course, the magical theory guy would be the person most likely to be able to summon a demon and bring him over here and bind him to our plane. So I don't know.
He's also the guy that sent us here to fight these things in the first place. Who's to say he doesn't like our music and didn't send us here to fight that thing to try and get rid of us?
Professor
That
Frio
seems a
and
bit
I
extreme.
gotten
I don't
along
know
pretty
why he
well.
wouldn't like our music, but
Yeah, we
He
rock.
put us all in detention.
We're awesome though.
Well,
Professor Frio did not put you in
in
detention.
his defense,
Put
he did not
yourself
put
in
me.
detention.
I put myself in detention.
This is true. Professor Frio did not make me vandalize our professor's carriages.
I was doing nothing against the rules, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
Well,
right.
I
all
definitely
I
did.
know is I'm playing my music one moment, and then the next day I'm being yelled at and told to go to attention and fight things, and then that thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it seems like
iffy.
it seems like we're at a crossroads. I think we can either turn around and try to take it on ourselves,
I like this idea.
try to get some help from one of our teachers, at which point what we have to do is figure out who we trust and who we go to, if not multiple teachers. The risk of splitting up and telling multiple teachers is that the one teacher that is in on it will turn on whoever turns them in, and we won't hear from them ever again. They'll just get disappeared.
I mean, but what if we go to the teacher and they're like not the master, and they're like, oh no, we have to deal with that, and they like cancel our show or something? We can't afford to lose our last chance to do something really good while we're here.
Alistair makes a very good point.
True.
Ben says, Alistair makes a very good point.
I know.
True.
Thank you, Sven.
That's
Oh, you're
true.
welcome, Alistair.
All right.
Maybe we could tell everyone after our show as kind of like an encore thing.
Thank
We
you.
could ta-
Good night. There's a
Oh.
demon underneath the school.
Oh, that could be our encore song. Is there's a demon under our
the
school?
What's our school out of
I bring it out.
out
I
of
pull
game,
out
what's
of my
our
back
school's
pocket
name?
like a notebook, and I'm like
School's name?
writing down lyrics.
Yeah.
School doesn't have a name.
Dang it.
Yeah, like right. Let's write this down.
So could the song be called like "The Devil Went to the Feywild"?
The devil's in the Feywild.
Demon.
It's a demon. So
Demon, devil, want to fight it? It's all the same thing.
Yora looks at him. Excuse you?
They're from hell. I want to fight them and prove I'm stronger than them. I'll fight a demon. I'll fight a devil. I'll fight the authority.
Fight the power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't
So
want
what
to
do
be a
y'all wanna do?
casualty of society.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like whispering to myself, like, under the school there was a demon who wanted to let some blood. He couldn't get enough. Something.
you should keep this something in the lyrics. I think that it speaks well.
Yours the
Very
lyricist.
eloquent.
Sven is like,
You
I think it needs
that is
some.
great working. So
It
definitely
need-
a good starting point.
Yeah, I think it needs some workshopping. You know.
Yeah. Our songs are always better after your tidies up the lyrics for sure.
So are you? So can I go now? I'd like to get back to the festival. So I
We
need.
just told you
we-
that there's a demon and you want to go back to the festival. What's
Well, you
wrong
told me
with
to
you,
calm
man?
down, and Ilias is
Yeah, I know. I'm
cookie.
messing with you. Go to
It's-
the festival.
Oh, okay. Well, well, we have to leave, so I got it so I can lock the doors.
Okay, right.
Okay, go. He's shuffling you out
Can
the.
I try to? Can I try to? Because he wants us to give our stuff too. Can I try to keep the ring and see? Like, if I see he's checking the things we're leaving out, I would like to use the message cantrip to say to one of my friends that probably has like a spell that can make it appear as if I left the ring in the cabinet, but not, I'm not to give it.
Okay.
Um,
So go ahead and do that, and make a sleight of hand check to kind of put it down and grab it all at the same time, because he's collecting, like, he's getting your weapons from you and putting them up. And
So Sabaton is just going to walk right past where the weapons were and just keep going as if he's just
Oh.
no,
focusing
Sabaton,
on
no,
I have-
no, Sabaton, and so he runs after you. Weapons are not allowed in the school.
what
They-
weapons? What weapons? I've just got my guitar on me. You see, there's no other weapon. You just see my guitar.
I will
do
have to report you to the headmaster. I cannot stop you, but you must be reported.
Report me for what? I'm just
You
going to my room. We're done here, are we not?
I see the scimitar.
Oh, this. I can't just keep this.
No weapons on the grounds. You know that.
Stupid rules. And he'll go back and return it.
Y'all are taking far too long. Let's go.
Okay, son. Okay. got it.
I wanted to ask for that side of them if I have any advantage because I rolled one. And that's a 4.
Yes, I would say that you
Good.
have advantage from Sabaton's distraction of walking away from the with the scimitar.
Oh, why?
So he turns and he sees you kind of put it and then try to take it back. Alistar, please put the ring back. We need that for the next group of people that come down here and clean out the methods. We have to do it every couple of years.
Why? You can keep it all the way. I can find a better one.
All right. Ilias takes off his armor and his puts the spear back. All right. Are we good here?
Yeah, we're good, but where are we going?
Don't we still have to practice for our show?
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, but we also know that there's a fiend that is going to be. I mean,
And
I
we
know
can-
that we're great musicians. I don't know how music is going to stop the.
Isn't the fiend trapped behind that door thing?
Do you think a simple lock is going to keep a fiend out?
I mean, it kept him out for that long.
I think it was just because of the. I mean,
The binding.
I was really bad. I was really bad at this class, but I think like the circle and the binding and stuff is what's keeping it there. And he said that he doesn't have much longer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alistair, I feel like you had a really great idea earlier, and I want to follow that idea.
Which one was it? Because I have
The one
many
that
ideas.
everyone seemed to agree was a good idea. Or Sven was very interested in it. Yes.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
I can't.
What-
It was
Was
the
it-
one. It's the one where you said we need to figure out a different way of resolving the
Oh,
problem
right.
because we didn't
Yes,
want to
yes.
get the adults involved because they might
Right,
cancel
because
the show.
yes, we can have them cancel the show. So we have to find a way to keep the demon in there
Okay, then why didn't we just
until
give them all
after
of our
the.
equipment?
I don't think we were gonna be able to keep it anyway.
We could have just
I
gone back
I'm not
down
saying
there.
we. I
I
don't
tried
say-
walking away with it, and Sven wouldn't let me. It was kind of
I
rude.
know.
Are we all standing outside of the equipment closet now?
I'm
or-
saying that at this point have moved. You're outside
Yeah,
of
we're
the
outside.
basement, and
Yeah.
Sven has locked the door, and he's like, "Bye." You know, just like go. I mean, your show is in like 2 hours, so you should probably start heading toward the festival. You would disappoint a lot of people if you didn't play.
Are we going back in
Oh.
there, or are we
I
going
don't know.
to the show?
I don't want to talk in front of Sven anymore since he didn't let me keep the ring. So
Okay.
sorry,
No,
Sven.
but I need to know now before he gets too far away whether we're going
Okay,
back down
Sven,
there.
go stand over there and wait for
Okay.
us first.
Well, I'm done, Alistair. It's locked. I think Professor Frio may want to may want to know that you're out alive. So I would probably contact him at some
Yeah.
point. But I'll see you at the show.
Alistair, can you
then-
just send it to me? Are we going back down there or not?
I don't think so. Like we're not going to go there and kill it. We just need a way to find out
Okay.
if we can keep it in there until someone else take it. Like maybe we can go back to the library.
We're gonna let someone
That
else take all the
sounds
glory.
so boring. I don't want to go to a stupid library.
I know
For
it's so
sure.
boring, but if someone could just tell me what we have to do, but sadly those things are often in books
Yeah.
and books are in the library. So
No, you gotta. That's
But
what the whole
you-
point of being at Bard College is. The knowledge isn't in the books; it's in the experiences. You just have to live your life.
okay, fine, go down there and get turned into a gold barbecue.
No, if we were going to go back down there, I would have suggested that Sven give us the keys and then leave so that we could help him lock up. But he's
Sven?
already left. He's gone now. The ship has
I'm going to
sailed.
run after Sven. I'm probably faster than his little gnome eggs.
So you receive a message in your head from Professor Frio. I hope you are still alive.
I really
Please.
hate these.
Please report in. It's been a while and I have not heard from you. I felt that you were, and then it just cuts off. As he forgets that
Well,
he only has 25 words.
we have to go. We have to go check in with Professor Frio. I don't want him to keep sending me these alerts in my head, these tweets in my head. I don't want that anymore.
Sounds good.
And honestly, maybe he might be the one who can at least tell us something about how to keep this thing stuck or send it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alistair, maybe you can do that freaky detect thoughts thing
Yeah.
while we're talking to him to see if
Oh, right,
he's
so-
shady.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
So on to
Sabaton.
Professor Frio.
Come in.
Okay. So do you want to go to, so Professor Frio has a study and then he was, obviously y'all were at the library. So where would you like to go?
Can you tell me where he was in his ping? Noted.
No, he ran out of words.
what an idiot.
I guess
See, this is why we shouldn't like adults.
I guess we should. I don't know. How long have we been gone?
You probably have been gone, all of that, probably at least an hour, hour and a half, probably maybe even 2. I mean, I would say at this point that, this probably started about a little bit before midday, and your set is supposed to come on like around dusk.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah. I guess let's go to the library where we saw him last. And if he's not there, then Alistair can maybe do some snooping around. And if that doesn't work, then we just go to the show and maybe warn everybody that there's a demon about to escape.
After the job. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a demon under the school. New hit song.
Maybe that should be the title of our. Maybe that should be our band name, actually.
Demon under the school.
Demons in the
School.
basement.
Demons in the basement.
Yeah, that's the title of the next EP.
There you go.
Yeah.
Demons in the basement. I like it.
So, all right. So as you go to the library, you do see Professor Frio just sitting at his desk, just looking through a book.
As we're walking to the library, Sabaton's again is going to be playing his guitar, and he's going to be playing and singing to himself, "Bad to the Bone."
Okay,
Mm.
good one.
Dun-dun.
Bad.
Ba-ba-dun-dun.
So your friendly Blizzard Wizard is hanging out at the desk. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
We're here, Professor. We didn't die, but let's just talk about what you sent us into, okay?
Good. Oh, good to have you back. Come. Tell me all about it. I trust that methods weren't any problem for the 4 of you.
Well, first of all, there were several methods, like way more.
Several.
Well,
Yeah,
I did
several.
say where but there's one method you normally
At
find
least
many.
20 methods.
Are you guys serious? I don't think there was enough. I thought it was boring.
You just did so good that you didn't notice, but there were a lot of them. We took each of us took 5 minimum. Yeah,
Impressive.
it was.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Well, I knew you were up to the task. The headmaster had some concerns. I'm like, no. They are our brightest students. They perform well. Yes, they are bards, but they will handle the situation. And I was confident that the teachers had taught you well.
Yeah. Well, performance has never been a problem for us.
No, everyone is expecting the show tonight. I mean, don't tell the other teachers, but I like your music as well. But we can't show favorites. I hope you understand. But we are all excited. We're very sad to see you graduate and move on in life. But
yeah, I'm gonna extend my hand and give him a handshake. It's gonna morph into like a secret handshake, and then I'm gonna slide one of my bracelets off of my wrist onto his wrist, and I'll be like, "You keep that."
Oh, well, thank you, Ilias, and he puts it in his pouch. So that being done, I would suggest you go enjoy the show, get ready. Your performance will be here momentarily. We're all waiting for it.
Professor, before we go,
Can I
Yes.
please? We're going to be graduating soon, and I'm regretting not taking some of the classes I kind of wanted. Do you have since we're in the library and I can't with the show we can't spend much time taking, can you point me to any books about abyssal demons just for research,
And you see,
and I'm going to have detect thoughts to see his reaction.
So
as well.
you don't even need detect thought. So
No?
on the surface, a look of concern flashes over his face.
Yeah.
Alistair, we talk about demons and devils in our classes to let you know what is out there. We do not welcome them into our world.
I
Be
know
very,
that's
very
how
careful.
I know, and I feel like since those classes like really got to me, I want to when I go out there and truly become a bard, I want to be able to fight whatever. Like you inspire me so much, Professor, with all your
Make
words.
make a
Bullshit
make a
check.
persuasion. Yeah.
Oops.
Make a persuasion check.
Sorry.
You do
No.
you do have advantage if you wish to use it.
Yes.
That's fair
Okay,
game
that's better.
charge.
He looks at you. Seriousness. Alistair, I know your family hails from a very, very old place that is full of beings of immense power. You, of all people, should know that you do not welcome that type of power into your life. However,
Yeah, and I'll say definitely not. Don't welcome demonic power into your life, no matter how powerful
However,
you might get because of
Alistair, I do keep some books in my personal library in my study. Should, under proper supervision, you and I can research certain items if you would like. But we must be very, very careful. Even the written word about these creatures have power. It can hold you, it can grab you if you are weak of mind. So I will aid you. You have shown yourself worthy of study and worthy of intelligence and cunning to know more. But we must be very, very careful, Alistair. Besides, you have a show to do. And then I would not like you to be sucked into a demon book and not be able to play that beautiful bass line. I like the way it bounces.
But in Alistair's defense, how can we write songs about fighting demons if we don't know enough about the demons?
We do want
Use
to
your
be
imagination,
historically
Sabaton.
correct and unoffensive and well informed.
I think we just don't want to be fools in our lyrics. We don't want to sing the wrong thing.
You will find inspiration everywhere, Elias. It is not what Alistair speaks of is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just point us at like the chapter about bloodletter demons, that would be even better.
Whoa, whoa.
Because they're very cool, like aesthetically.
How did
like,
you
I
learn
would
about
What?
who have you been speaking to?
Just the master.
The headmaster?
The master.
The master.
The only master that is around here is the headmaster. What did some of the methods have crazy?
I'm not a snitch.
Did somebody
Just get
hit you?
stitches. I don't talk to faculty.
Did the four of you get
talk to
hit
someone
with a
else.
confusion spell?
They
He at that point he goes behind the desk, and you see him pull out that red ruby and put it up again. You look all the same.
We are not in the land of confusion, if that's what you're meaning, sir.
You are asking some very strange questions that you have not asked before, Sabaton, and that worries me.
We just realized that we're at...
There were smoke methods down there. Ignore them. I would like to quickly see these books before the show because we're going to be so busy thereafter, and then tomorrow I can go back and see if I'm still interested in them, if that's okay. But we should really hurry because the show is in an hour and a half.
Alistair, I will say we can only have a short amount of time to conduct this research. Everyone else, stay here in the library.
I would like to learn more about demons.
Sabaton, stay in the library. Alistar, if you would like to accompany me to my study, I will show you the books that I have, and under proper guidance, I will teach you how to search. Can you read Abyssal?
I can.
No, but Ilias can. So maybe he should come with us so he can
Yeah,
like translate stuff.
I can come with you if that's what you need.
I have some books that are translated into common.
Just give me the good
Maybe
stuff,
a few
Professor.
some
Come
in
on.
Elvish. Elias,
Just give me the
stay
good stuff. We
in
don't
the
have
library.
time. We don't
Alistar.
have time. Why are you being difficult?
Alistar, please, if you would like
adult.
to accompany me to
God.
the study, I will show you a book on demonology.
Fine, let's go.
Isn't there a rule about there needing to be at least 2 adults when more than one minor is? I don't know. Like, isn't
It's
that a
the other way
thing?
around, but yeah.
Yeah, isn't it not? Aren't you not allowed to be in one-on-one meetings with students, Professor?
So as you're saying that, he just walks out the room, and Alistair, you can follow him. So we'll
Yes.
just have a brief aside. So you're in his study, okay? And he's showing you all the different books. He brings one out, like this heavy leather-bound volume, and puts it on there, and he's like, "Be very, very careful. This is translated into common from Abyssal. So you're not actually speaking the language of the demons. So there's a less of a threat that one may actually hear you. So what is it that you want to know?"
Well, as I said, not only because of the songs my group would like to write, I'm also interested in knowing how to deal with them, either to like not make them do my bidding, of course, because that's dark power, but either to keep them from harming others or just disbanding them to the abyss. I mean, not that I could do that, but I feel like it's important to
Okay.
know how it's done.
So he flips through and there are spells that allow an individual of power to summon fiends, either any type of fiend. The abyssal plane is full of them. And he kind of takes a pause, like, he's trying to figure out why you're asking these questions. But the way it works is you summon the fiend. If you are successful and it doesn't kill you when you summon it, then you have control over it. You can tell it what to do. Certain powerful demons have proper names that you can learn to bind them to your service, and well, there are other magics that you can send the demon back to its plane of existence and banish it and break the spell of whoever summoned it. It's very dangerous, and it's never a good thing to have such an evil being in the Feywild. I mean, it causes nothing but destruction, Alistair. But
Thank you.
I no, I mean, could I learn how to do it? Yes, but it is not something I ever have a desire to. As you know, I've specialized in changing spells and the properties of evocation. It's summoning. The art of conjuration is not my specialty.
Right, that's which one is the teacher with that specialty?
I'm not aware of a teacher here that specializes in conjuration. I'm the more powerful spellcaster in the that I am aware of. I mean, we do have you know let me think. Find her name. Madame Fiona, who's the resident cleric, and she could possibly bind or banish a creature of that power, but Rishi and Nira could probably bind him as well, but no one here would have, to my knowledge, the power to summon such a creature.
Of course, and why would someone even do that? And we don't have to worry about that. This is all very interesting. I'm very looking forward to getting a bit more knowledge, but time is running, so I guess I will have to go back to my bed.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, if you get more information, and if you want to look at some, specific demons or the hierarchy of demons, and then we can have that conversation. But Alistair, that is a very dangerous road to go down.
I know. I'm aware. You can.
Okay. Well, very good, Alistair. I mean, I'm sure your family would be very worried if you were having these discussions, but we will keep it between you and I.
Thank you.
Okay. So
how many magical items are in Professor Frio's study?
You're not there, so you don't know.
Oh no, where are we?
Y'all are in the library.
Oh, we're in the library.
Everyone but Alistair and
okay. I thought we met him in the study. Sorry.
No, y'all are in the library. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While Alistair and the professor are gone, Sabaton's gonna try playing his guitar, and I imagine every time he strums a note, someone comes out and yells at him.
Well, there would be no one there's no one there in the school.
No one there. Everyone's at the festival.
Everyone's at the festival.
Nerds hanging out trying to solve the school's problems.
It's like the perfect chance for you guys to try to get something useful when no one's watching. I don't know.
There's nothing useful in the library.
Ever.
In fact, I'll tell you
Just a
this.
bunch of books.
There are literally a bunch of books, and you have spent 5 years in this library researching everything. You know nothing of any book in this library that has ever pointed to anything to do with demons and devils. There's a little bit over the origin of tieflings.
Got it.
Which they teach.
Yeah.
And they teach the difference.
What about in the restricted section?
You do not
I am assuming that
library.
there has to be one. Like if this is Paywall Hogwarts, there has to be a restricted.
This is the student friendly library. It's not gonna have any of the good stuff here. All right. Are we waiting? Are we just waiting?
It is getting later and later, and your show is coming up soon.
Okay, so is Alistair back?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Alistair, Professor Frio's like, well, you are free. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the show, but I would suggest you get out there soon. I mean, you go on in like an hour.
Thank you, Professor. We'll see you there.
It was a good discussion, Alistair. I enjoyed it.
As soon as the professor is out of earshot, Sabaton will turn to Alistair. So, what did you learn about demons?
Why is my memory so bad? Like I, as the player, I'm completely blanking on it. We just had like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
it's all that water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically that he is a dangerous path and all of that. That he is powerful enough to bring a demon, but he looks like too boring to actually do that, in my opinion. Like I'm not sure, but I have the instinct that he's just not going to do that. There's a few members of the staff who might be able to do that, and more important, the one with cleric powers, she might be able to banish it. So if maybe we should let one person know before we go to the show, it's that one.
All right. Do you want to do that? And I'll go get ready.
Yeah, I mean, we're so close that I don't even think the demon will have like time to do anything before our show. We should just like warn someone and then go get ready and hope that it doesn't murder half of the crowd during our second song.
Okay.
I mean, our concert would be remembered quite well if that happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well,
We would be very famous.
yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
I'll turn to Yora. Yora, what are we doing?
Well, the next thing on the next step that we all agreed on was going to the show.
All right, let's go to the show.
Alistair, do you think that we can all go start getting ready if you want to go tell this other professor?
Which one was the professor he told me about? Was it
So there are two. Well, Professor or Madame Fiona is a dryad, so she's more druidic leaning, and then there is Nira Tural, who is a protector Asimar.
That sounds good.
that's
That
the one
sounds-
that's professor of religion?
Yeah, she's the
That's what I
professor
was-
of religion and over the College of Spirits.
Yeah. Professor Tural's cool. Like she's so cool. Like you can definitely go to her.
Well, and it checks out with all the fallen Asmar that Sven was talking about.
Yeah. And our friend Bard Marley really likes her too. She's
Maybe he's hanging
his
out in
professor.
there.
Yeah, she's his professor.
Well, maybe we
Why
need to go
haven't seen
get
him all day?
No, but maybe he's there. Maybe we should get him before the show anyway.
Yeah, because he didn't land in detention, that's why.
Suck up.
What a
How is it that he's out and I'm insane? That
what a
makes
goody goody.
no sense.
Well, sometimes he's goody goody and sometimes he's naughty naughty.
Okay, let's go. I'm strong.
All right,
Yes,
let's
let's
go.
All right. So the festival takes place outside of the major school grounds. So in the waterfall there. So think of it. It's the waterfall is pretty much the backdrop to the stage. All right. So you have the main stage, and there's been bands, other bands performing, other acts doing random stuff. They have had people come in. It's basically a festival, a music festival, or things like that. So there's food carts, there's people in, just students, faculty, it's just a big party. And it's, the sun is starting to go down, so the energy is starting to pick up. Everyone is waiting for Yora and the Bard Parade to perform, and so there's kind of a buzz throughout the crowd. So as y'all are approaching, there is someone is kind of waving y'all over to. There's like a backstage area for you to go into to get ready.
I would like to try to find this professor before.
So make a perception check for me, please.
You do
Wow,
have
I'm
advantage
so-
if you wish to use it.
I would probably need.
So 7.
You're rolling great.
So
Maybe Alistair needs
she
backup.
stands, she normally would stand out, me being an angelic being, but in this crowd of people, you can't really place her. And as you try to get close to the crowd, people are rushing you. Oh, Alistair, what? I can't wait to see the performance. And they're like talking to you and like, where's everybody else? Where's everybody else? And it's like they're people are trying to get your attention, and it's like, oh, hey, can you sign this parchment for me?
I probably stop looking the second someone is like, can you sign it? And completely shift my attention to that. So makes sense.
Yes, so they're as you're getting close, people are starting to notice that you're there, and there's people just kind of blocking your view and trying to get to you basically.
Is Alistair with us still?
Well, he kind of probably walked off a little bit to the crowd to try to find Professor Tural, but you see him quickly get mobbed once they realize he's the only Domfir in the school. So, Alistair kind of stands out on his own without being a Domfir, but he has a presence about him that people are drawn to, and in this situation, he is not. He is having a hard time trying to get out of the situation that he got himself into.
Does Alistair look uncomfortable in the situation?
No.
More annoyed.
Not even just it's not what he was trying to do, but he enjoys this, so maybe.
Yes, he has his fans.
All right.
I probably need someone from the band to shout at me to go back and get ready. This has happened before.
Okay. So it's getting a little darker. There's torches being lit throughout the place, and you can hear the swell. You can start hearing people starting to chant Yora, as the crowd is starting to get ready. Do you want to go on stage?
Yeah, do we have any pre-show routines or rituals that we want to engage in?
Yeah,
That's
whatever it is.
We probably do, but I can't think of anything.
Do you think that they're going to be upset that we're not the full band?
Oh please, who needs Bob Marley? We'll be fine.
I don't even. Yeah.
He just plays ukulele. He has the one number where he's the lead, and all the rest of it.
We'll skip his song and we'll just play our stuff. We'll be great.
I mean, he has to come out of the woodwork eventually, right? Like he knows. I guess we'll sing the song for last.
If he shows up, great. If not, oh well.
Yeah, we should get ready and get this done with, so we can let everyone know that there's that demon maybe after the show. But because if we take any longer, maybe it come out and we don't want that.
All
So
right, let's go.
You make your way on the stage, and there's a groundswell just of people yelling and screaming, Yora, Yora, Yora. And this a chant that is going through the crowd, and everybody's getting it. And Sabtong, walks up and starts, doing one of his favorite riffs, and the crowd goes nuts. And Ilyich does a little drum solo, and Alistair is making up a bass line just to join in. And then you, Yora, walk up to the equivalent of a fantasy microphone. Please make a performance check.
Ooh, can any of us help?
Oh, I don't need it.
No.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
I don't need it.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, just don't roll one.
That is a 16 plus 8.
So 24.
24.
Okay. The crowd is in the palm of your hand. You start with your opening number of Welcome to the Bard Parade. And from there on, you have a show of a lifetime. It's your last time on this stage. You pour all your heart out into it. Everyone is enraptured by this beautiful performance that you all have. And then you look down and Sven is all, jumping around. There's a couple of other deep gnomes with him that are just kind of hanging out, and you get to his song that he requested. And you all know how the song goes. So everybody's kind of, at the very beginning, everybody's swaying. You see some light cantrips go up, just as everybody is swaying back and forth. You get to the part. Beelzebub has a devil set aside for me. Beelzebub has a devil set aside for me, for me, for me. And you hit that high note. And everybody is just with anticipation getting ready to headbang. You see, like, even like Professor Romstein, you check her out, and she is like totally into this. Her and Sabaton are just like going nuts. And then everything goes completely black. You all have dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You cannot see. Everything is black.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, go ahead.
Oh, I don't. I actually don't have dark vision.
Okay.
You're probably the only one
yeah,
who's
Tom's
not
just like,
freaking out.
what?
Right
Well,
now.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
this
you-
is my life
so-
now.
Yeah. So, Yora, Alistar, Elias, do you have dark vision?
Nope.
So Yora and Alistar, you notice instantly you cannot see. For the first time in a very, very long time, you cannot see. You are in the midst of the deepest darkness that you've ever been in. Suddenly, you hear screams. You hear cackles. People are freaking out. There's pandemonium in front of you. The stage just erupts and things hitting the ground. You hear sounds and as something flies by your face. Then you hear next to you, you hear a thud, boom, of something hitting the stage. Then you hear Professor Frio's voice say, "Darkness, be gone." And he's standing in front of you, and you can see throughout the crowd that there is circles of darkness everywhere. I fear someone has let loose something very, very violent and evil on us this night. And then
I promise it wasn't.
Alistair, I know you may desire to have this ability, but to take no offense, you could not have brought this on us. And then as he's talking to you, boom, an explosion goes up from the direction toward where the library was. And you see him freeze for a moment as in he's taking a message in. There was an explosion in the library. I hate to ask this of the four of you. The rest of the teachers are trying to control whatever is going on. We need someone to get to the library and see what is going on. I hate to ask this of you, mere students, but I fear that this, unfortunately, the real world has interfered with our revelry this night. Please, and he puts a little clay ear in your hand, Yora. You can reach me by this. Just whisper into it, and I will hear anything that you tell me.
Hello, hello, is this thing working?
Yes, it works, Yora. But please.
Is it a one-way thing?
No, it is a sending stone. I can receive a message. Once I receive a message, I can replay it back or send a message back.
Wow.
Please be quick, be careful, be safe. Let me know what is going on.
Well, now might be a really good time to tell you that there was definitely a bloodletting demon underneath the school.
Yeah.
In the
That's right.
basement.
I like Alistair's. Yeah, that was the whole thing I was talking about.
In the basement, definitely down there. You should check it out.
Yeah.
I fear that this may add to our worries this evening. Please be safe. And you see an imp come flying through the air, and he turns and casts a spell, and these two blades of ice come flying out of his hand, out of his staff, and imp just explodes in midair. We have a fight here on our hands. We can hold them, but we must know what is happening in the library. Can you go?
Yeah, I thought no magic or weapons on campus, though.
Someone from the outside has hit the school, Ilias.
Okay.
I
So
don't
where
know
do we
what's
get
going on.
anything?
Yeah, so what do we don't...
Do you have like a master key that we can go and get some weapons ourselves before going to the library? Because we kind of need that.
And I do. And he pulls out a key. It hums a little bit. Alistair, let's do this instead. He pulls out a chime and he hands it to you. Ring this once, and the lock that you desire shall open.
Hey, I know that thing. They took one of those away from me like my first year.
It's probably yours.
It probably is. Does it have my name on it? I think you took it from me, Professor.
It's
It
quite
has, like,
possible,
an
Yora.
A card.
Are we just gonna talk, or are we gonna go fight?
No, we should probably go figure it out. Yeah. To
Yeah,
the
let's go.
library.
Or, yeah, the gear
So
stuff.
if there's,
Before we go, where can we get gear though, Professor?
we
Armory.
probably know.
The weapons and stuff.
Is
What
he
was
just gonna
that,
do it? Yeah, just like where we can get weapons, and
Well, you know where you can get weapons. As far as you,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's just the
we
one
have
place.
like,
Okay.
we probably have classes too. Like, since Bart has proficiency
Or,
with
I mean,
weapons, I guess we
you've
have classes and things in the school that we would take.
you know there are like the tabaxi has weapons. Your teachers have weapons, and you would practice with them. And so you mean if you really want, you would have to go to one of their rooms to be able to find anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will probably go with that. I want a rapier. I just want a rapier.
Okay.
So what
So
would you like to do?
yeah,
I
trying to find a way that's not like super far away from the library, that it doesn't make us.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
as you're going through the halls, you know where all the teacher studies are, and this is just absolute chaos. People are running around, and you can see in different spots, like like, each of the teachers trying to, keep students safe and get them to some type of like tree line or something to try to assess the situation. There's fighting going on all around you. So, and as you're getting closer to, as you go into the school, there's basically, as you enter the front steps there's a courtyard. And then after you go through the courtyard is the doors to the library. And toward the outside of the courtyard is where all the studies are. So you could easily, I mean, at this point, from what you can see, you do not see any presence as of right now in the courtyard or in the library. You see that the library doors have been effectively like blown open. And that's kind of the situation before you right now.
I think we should definitely gear up before we just wander in there. We don't know what's in there.
Yes, I'm going like straight to one of the teachers.
So
Studies.
which one do you want to go to?
I would say Professor
Probably the
Ramstein or Captain Grillis.
I think Ramstein's the way to go.
Yes. So if you enter Blade Master Ramstein's study, the door is unlocked. You go in. There are all along the wall are different styles of rapiers that are hung, just on the wall there.
I'm taking one.
Okay.
Are there any like long swords?
There
or is
are
it mainly just rapiers.
Rapiers, and there are a couple of scimitars as well. You do notice that you do know Sabaton that with her flourishes she does one where she twirls a scimitar to make a flame pattern.
Got it. Scimitars. Any armor or shields?
Not in Professor Ramstein's room.
That's cool. I'll grab a scimitar.
Yeah, Sabaton's gonna grab a scimitar and a rapier.
Ooh, Alistar, we can get our rapiers that we've been practicing with.
Finally, like I would have
Finally.
done so much better against the Memphis if I had this. Okay, so yes, I think if there's no armor here, I don't know if we have like the time to go to another study or we just like go.
No, we need some armor.
We need armor.
Fine. So I don't know.
Well, you do know where we know where 4 sets of armor are.
Yeah, but
Not
that's
good
like
enough.
We
Yeah.
can check. We can go to the Tabaxi's study and see what's there.
Sure.
Okay. So Captain Grills is in he basically is it's effectively like a rec room. Okay. So this is where you do like your physical education, any type of and this is where they actually train athletics and all of that
Yora,
stuff. Uh-huh.
Yora finds a couple of cups. Here, guys. Is this what we need?
It smells
Almost,
like
Yora.
smells like Teen Spirit in here.
So here you find some long swords. He also has some rapiers. There's like 2 suits of leather in here. He's effectively like a ship captain, is what his he got tired of the sea life and teaches he taught Sabaton. He taught you basically the art of some of your more roguish abilities, and as well as the occasional sea shanty of a ship called Billy O.T.
Got it. Also, no shields, right?
I will say that you can find a little like a buckler here,
I will grab a buckler.
so it'll be a +1 out of +2.
Well, I guess if we're gonna get any armor, we're gonna have to go back to that storage closet.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. No time to waste. I'm going to run ahead and go to the storage closet.
Okay. So you're going to go downstairs to or to where the stairs to where the basement is.
Yes.
So as you get to the door, where that Sven unlocked to let you into the basement, it is completely off its hinges.
Yeah,
And part of it is melted.
makes sense. Just trying to like run directly into the demon, but I'm going to try to go and get some armor, and I'm going to get the ring and the wand.
Okay. So the storage closet is intact. It still has its lock on it though.
Didn't
And
you use
no
the
check.
chime? Don't you have a chime?
Oh, right. I have the thing. It should open anything, right?
Okay. So you pick up the chime, you tap it, and you hear a ding, and the lock clicks and falls off.
Perfect. So I'm going to grab all the armor I can. There was no shields down here.
No.
either.
No.
Yeah, I'm not like super strong, so just the armor, the ring, and the wand. That's all I'm going to grab very quickly and go back to the rest.
Okay. Does anybody need to know what else was in there or
I mean,
to grab?
Sabaton would have gone with Alistair
Okay.
to grab armor.
Yeah, I figure we're all staying together at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So there's
he's a little
a
bit
trident,
faster.
a spear, javelin, short bow, a light crossbow, and then the leather and the ring and the wand.
I'll take the crossbow again.
Sabaton would have just taken the leather armor. And actually, he would have probably taken a short bow too, just because.
Nice.
How many arrows were there?
20.
20? Cool.
And Yora
Alright.
takes the same leather because it's already all done up for her wings, and the crossbow.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I feel good.
Unless-
Let's do this.
Unless we think that maybe the
Demon? Bloodletter demon?
well, I mean, I was thinking maybe like something like magical protection, like in the potions classroom or something.
I don't think we have time to go to round.
We've gone to 4 different classrooms.
Yes, precisely. We're not going to go into 5. That's ridiculous.
5 is ridiculous. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
it
Alistair.
is.
That's the ridiculous part. Okay, fine. Let's
Yes,
go.
it is. The fact that we're even having this conversation.
Yeah.
I just love there's all this chaos going around, and we're supposed to go live. We're just going from room to room,
Yeah.
stealing, taking all the stuff we can.
Yeah. So quick
Also, I'm going
question.
to take some gold.
Yeah. Quick question. Does anyone need any healing before we head into another battle?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
No, but if we want to spend 10 minutes being inspired,
Well, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
Yora, the performance of the night was, you can take that as your inspirational, expiring leader. Mhm.
cool. Then we all get 8 temp HP.
Nice.
Got it. I'm still down about 11.
Do you need some healing, my friend?
It might be nice.
The potions
could we
classroom
get-
might have some of those healing
Yeah.
potions that they're always giving to us.
Did we have enough time to take a short rest at some point between Professor Frio and our set?
What are you trying to do?
Just heal.
Yeah.
Just heal with a short rest.
For like use some hit dice.
Use hit dice, exactly.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll allow that. Mhm.
While
There-
we're getting
enough.
ready.
Enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
How many temporary points do we get again?
8.
Okay.
I will gladly take a full 8 of temp HP when I lost 3.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. All right, I feel good. Let's go.
Do it.
Okay. So as you circle back around and go into the library, you see that one of the walls has been, it looks like it's been ripped open. In Yora, there is a restricted section in this library. It's been torn open. So basically what you're looking into is a hallway that you can see this wall has been ripped open, and in like a pocket dimension are rows and rows of books. And they are scattered.
I want to go in.
Yes,
So
I don't even know if it's where we have to go, but I really want to go.
They told us to go to the library, so yeah, it's probably where we have to go.
So you're in this section, and I would like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Is it a
I'm
magical
so-
effect?
Yes.
Everyone does have advantage, by the way, should you need it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Which I most certainly will, rolling at 2.
Oh, I definitely do.
My
Oh.
computer won't even allow me to roll.
Your advantage is from Unicharge. Mine is from Unicharge. Anyone else using advantage?
I did. Mine's 18.
Not much better. 10.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was 19.
Okay.
I have no idea what mine was because mine. I'm sorry.
So what was yours, Cam?
I have no idea. My computer is lagging and I can't.
There it is,
I can't
13.
even roll.
13.
13? Okay.
Okay,
All right.
but I have advantage.
Yes.
Uno
Yes.
mas.
Yeah, you have advantage from Unicharge.
Thank you, Eric.
It's okay. I like giving advantage to people. Ooh, 19.
Nice.
Ooh, crit.
It's crit. Yeah.
That was a crit.
Yes,
So you have a
I'm
negative
very-
modifier.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad I'm not the one who has a negative wisdom modifier.
Yora, Ilias, and Alistar, you're just the immensity of everything that's going on. This wave of energy hits you, and you're like, whoa, and you are able to fight it off. But then you go and look at Sabaton, and you see absolute fear go over his face. He falls down into a fetal position and it's almost catatonic as Sabaton, your worst fears are playing before your eyes. You're being asked to play power ballads against your will.
Perfect.
And you're just laying on the ground, just shaking your head, holding your face in your hands as you're just being bombarded by the worst experiences that you could ever have.
And I'm sure Sauton's yelling things like, no, I won't. That's too mainstream. No. Just no.
How many times can you play Don't Stop Believing?
Until it's
And-
Obviously, until I stop believing.
The other three, at that point, as you're trying to get you're acclimated and you're looking at the scene with all this books and this swirl of energy that you're in this other dimension, you slowly start to hear whispers. And you can't make out anything that's actually being said. It's almost as if the books are starting to talk to you.
Ooh.
I don't like that. No, I'm going to kneel down and try to like shake Sabaton. I know it's not going to do anything. I don't have any healing or anything. I'm just going to shake him a bit because I don't know what it is.
So as you're starting to shake him, you can see like what you would think are tears are coming out of his eyes, but you can see them. They're little drops of acid that are starting to come out of his eyes, and you can see them against the skin.
No, he's eyeliner. He's going to get all messed up. Yep. I think he's not doing great. I don't know if we should like take him out of these awful whispers, or like any of you can do anything to help him.
I mean, you could always try to see if you can help him snap out of it. You might be able to. You might be able to.
Yes.
Well, you might be able to inspire him to snap out of it if he gets another save at some point.
Sabaton, you will not get another save.
Okay, never mind then. Well, he's gone. Like it's over for him, unfortunately. He'll sleep it off and he'll be fine, but he is gone for now.
Well, do you think he's just paralyzed, maybe?
I think
no, he's not paralyzed. He's crying.
Yeah, he's crippled
you can
with
see
fear.
he's immobile. Well, not immobile. He cannot move on his own.
Yeah.
Maybe one of your cookies.
What, those cookies? That's not that kind of cookie.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they'd allow students to carry around those kinds of cookies at a school.
Yeah. So here's what I know about these sorts of things, right? If we can find whoever cast it and hurt them or kill them, it'll end.
Oh, so concentration. It's a concentration.
Probably.
Or maybe it's just all the
most
whispers
awesome spells
around
like this
him.
are concentration.
I think you should listen to Alistair.
What?
More like an effect of the environment rather than. I'm going to. This is not going to work.
Just drag him out of here then.
I'm trying to drag him out.
Should drag him out? Yeah,
Yeah,
you mean you
needs to
can.
help me.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty big boy, so you're like straining to try to pull this like 250-pound dragonborn out of this room.
And to be fully honest, Sabaton wouldn't go willingly. He would be fighting whatever's trying to move him.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, I mean, we can just leave him here. He'll be fine.
You know what? Yes, of course. Let's go on.
So as you were having this conversation, the whispers keep getting louder and louder and louder as they're starting to enter. You're trying to have a conversation, but like you're stumbling over words because there's so much noise that is in your head.
I'm gonna cast silence around us.
Okay.
In a 20-foot sphere, a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Do I still hear the whispers?
Make another saving throw.
That's a 2 for a 1. I do have an advantage from unit charge, so I'll use that.
No.
It's another 2.
So what happens, Elias, is you put the silence around you, it stops. But
Cool.
you can see Sabaton's face kind of relax, but it's still you can still see the torment that is there.
Got it. But everyone within the 20-foot radius is no longer
Right.
perfect. I can hold this for 10 minutes as long as nothing happens to me. Can we just try to figure out what we can do, what we need to do?
Can we talk inside of your silent bubble?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, we are going to pantomime and mime D&D. Let's see if the crew can do it.
The one character that could actually do stuff here is incapacitated.
Yes, because thieves can, right?
Yep,
Well, we'd have to be able to read it too.
that's true.
Yeah. Can I reach into my backpack and pull out
Right.
something to write with?
Yep.
Okay, all right. 10 minutes. What now?
I start moving forward.
Okay, I follow.
Okay. So as you're moving forward, you can pick up books. Okay. So, as you're picking up books, you're looking through them. Some of them, Alistair, they're in languages that you do not understand. Elias, you pick up a few that are in Abyssal, and it's basically, it's stuff that you cannot comprehend about all the horrible things that extraplanar creatures can do.
Cool.
And you can feel as you're reading the Abyssal that it's almost making you nauseated, just the effect that even reading this text is having on you. Alistair, you pick up some that are in Elvish that are basically talking about how certain elves were pulled into shadow and became part of of a shadow empire, and how they're been lost for centuries. So there's all kinds of texts here that you're running across, pointing to things that are just mind-boggling of the evil that you're reading about.
Yeah, this is bad stuff, guys. This is real bad stuff. What are we looking for? Are we looking for anything in particular?
Honestly, I don't.
Isn't silence still up?
Yeah.
We're
Honestly,
right
I
back.
don't
We
even
can just keep going. We can just keep walking. It's all good.
So you quickly get a sense that this room is just a collection of, for lack of a better word, the restriction section in Harry Potter. Okay, think of it like that. Like you quickly run across ways to summon demons. You run across spells that are necrotic in use. You run across spells that are for making copies of yourself. Just all these things that Professor Frio told you never to do are here.
It's
I
great.
want to know how to make copies of myself.
The lack roll
Yeah, that's a pretty high level
spell.
one.
Mhm.
But these are all books, right? Are
Right.
there any
Mhm.
scrolls around?
Well, not that you would see that are like magical in nature.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm
you-
like, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that you make an investigation check for me.
I would love to.
Mhm.
Do I have an what do you call it? Advantage?
Yes, you do. From Ouroboros 43.
Thank you. That's what is that? A 9?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
You also have a +2 to your next skill.
So what you find is basically just it's nothing magical of any nature. There are some scrolls with like writings on it, and it's like the writings of a madman. Like it makes no sense.
Gotcha.
So you can see that it just goes on in all directions.
I'm going to go back to school, stepping out of this thing.
Okay. So when you step outside the extraplanar area, the whispers stop. And toward the door that you just saw, you see, just as you step out, you turn and you see an explosion. Just a small one, not a huge one. And then you see a figure dart out the door and another figure, a smaller figure, fall to the ground, fall to the floor.
Oh no, is it Sven? Let's walk up to it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So as you approach, you're kind of getting toward the door, and the courtyard is out in front of you. You see Sven laying on the ground, and he has a burn mark on his chest. He has a very shallow breath, but he seems to be unconscious.
I have no healing whatsoever, so I'm just going to focus on the figure that seemed to attack this time.
Sure. I will throw a healing word on him.
Okay. So as you cast your healing word, you hear him go and take a deep breath, and he's holding his chest. What happened?
Sven, you tell us what you tell us what happened.
He looks up, and you see his eyes are like in shock.
How'd you get burned?
I can't believe she did that.
Who? She? She who?
Lucia. She threw fire at me. It went outside. And you see he's like in almost like a state of shock.
It's okay, go cry then, please don't die.
You said Tosia?
Tosia, yes.
Yeah, your teacher, Yora?
Is that my teacher or is that the ASMR?
Your teacher is Tosia Dovrock, is a female tiefling, is a college of glamour and eloquence.
Is that what he's saying? I'm sorry.
Yes, he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Tosia.
She did what? She threw fire
at me.
But
And
why? What did you do?
I came to find out what happened at the library, and she
Why did you
hit
come by
me.
yourself, Sven?
I'm sorry, Yora. She ran out into the courtyard.
I'm gonna run towards the courtyard.
Thanks.
Following.
What's happening with Shalaton, by the way?
I was about to say, we're just gonna step over him.
So
He's-
as y'all
he's-
pulled Sabaton out of the extra the dimension, he slowly, Sabaton, your senses come to you, but you will have a -2 to any type of attack or anything like that.
All right.
Ouch.
Still have a +3.
Yeah, so out to the courtyard.
Okay, give me one moment. I'll get y'all over there.
Out to the courtyard, looking forward to it. Gonna kill some teachers. Everyone has a good time.
So are you saying in this case we don't have Hoffer teacher?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So y'all are going to come in right out here at the bottom, okay?
Dang, let me find it.
And this is where we'll end tonight. So as you leave the courtyard, you see your friend, the demon, hanging out. There are 3 other little things. That look like that.
I'm not
We're
seeing
still
them.
on the castle.
Yeah, we're not seeing that.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I thought I moved you over.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
I really want to know what we're supposed to be seeing.
There
Oh,
you
there you
go.
go.
Oh, joy.
So you see your little demon friend, and you see those, you see 3 of those,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
and up on like this walkway and up on like the what is over the main gate are 3 fallen Asimar with crossbows targeted your direction. And right about here, you see a figure with horns back, kind of some, or basically the same horns that Tosia has, talking to someone who matches the description of the headmaster. And you see them turn, walk off, and take off flying.
Okay.
And
Good.
this they're your blood letter.
Master says I'm here for you.
And that's where we'll end tonight, because it's 11:30 our time and 12:30 for Peter. So we will continue this story another day, and probably in about a month or so when we can find time to do it. But I hope everyone had a great time for sticking with us this long. We will pick up here as the bards continue their fight and to see what happens as the blood letter and its friends try to stop the party from figuring out the mystery. So everyone have a good night, and thank you for joining us.
Yay!
Thank you. Great job, Lance.
Yeah, this is awesome.